+2 to initiative, right? Because of Dex, right? There we go.
What is this session called? Oh, here we go.
What is the session called?
Imagine.
20 minutes of action.
Not having a +8 to initiative.
I have no strong feelings about this.
+8? What? How do you have +8 to initiative? What?
Feet.
Oh,
Feet.
yeah,
I have
feet.
those.
I have
Oh,
2
yeah, also.
feet.
Yeah. 2? What?
Yeah, I have 2 feet as well.
My favorite Twitter personality just tweeted something that I have to retweet.
That's crazy. Who is
Wasn't
that?
me, so that's a lie.
Let me hear.
Not that important.
Okay. Let me just.
Uh-huh.
I have liked your tweet, but I will not retweet it because I don't want people to know what I sound like. I would like people who don't know me not to hate me.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Why would they hate
for
you?
my
Imagine
for,
that.
for my voice.
You hear someone
Your
that's like,
voice
fuck
is
that
fine.
guy, I fucking hate that guy, you sound like a fucking asshole.
I'm like a fucking idiot. I
all,
don't
all-
like you anymore.
all my 5 followers will immediately like unfollow.
I mean, we stuck around after we heard you.
Listen to this guy. He sounds like a duck.
What?
Oh, just make it shut up.
All right.
I've got to finish this here real quick. And I'm good.
Cool.
I
So.
just switched to password managers and I forgot I haven't set it up yet over here.
So you can't log in?
I am logged in because I just typed my password over, but I can't really do anything else now. Because apparently one password requires some stupid long fingerprint key anytime you log into a new device. So that's fun.
Weird. So, who's gonna summarize last session? Quickly. Is it gonna be a rule again?
Probably.
Okay. I mean, this is the most fair, but I'm not sure who. I think it was Russell last time, right?
Yeah.
So I'll
Want
just
me to
roll.
do it again? Because it was really informative.
no, I will roll so you can't be. So it can't be you. Okay. Nullo.
Oh,
happened
for
last
fuck's
time?
sake.
We're fucked.
Natural
just-
4.
Stole money.
Yeah, from
Natural
start from the
four.
beginning.
Oh, I have a very bad short-term memory.
But it's long term.
Yeah, this is long term. What are you talking about? So you should be good.
We arrived in the city after having weird visions or something like that. Brought the chest to the Church of Bahamut. And when we tried to go drinking, some people passed out, and suddenly an earthquake started.
Yep.
Kind of admitting things, but okay.
Yes.
Would you like to help out?
I
Nullo?
didn't go to the tower. What do you mean?
Not what you did. What happened?
This
Like,
is a session.
This is about the whole session.
Yeah, and they brought the weird spooky sword that's evil and trying to kill people
Oh, it doesn't look that
to a
evil.
magician. You were crying, and now you're saying it's not that evil. And the magicians say they are going to identify it for some money, and suddenly earthquake.
Okay, well, I'm gonna-
Also, what's pretty important to mention is that Jarvis tried to get money.
Oh.
Well, everybody was also paid. Everybody got paid.
Yes.
It's not Jarvis
Totally
was
on
asking.
time, wasn't late at all. It's not my problem. I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it works.
What?
So, to clarify just a bit, the last scene, well, you could call it an earthquake, but it's not. It was just a momentary thing, so it's not. It does not continue. It was just a momentary shaking of the building, and a bit of dust came off the ceiling.
I mean, that's
And a lot of screaming.
And you know, the tavern music stopped as Gareth and Campbell were dancing, so you probably stopped dancing as well. As in the meantime, Shiro, Jarvis are discussing the financials at the table, while Darrow is sleeping on the table, and Zonintus is grumpily sitting in the corner at the same table.
What do you mean? He's laughing. Last time he was laughing.
Laughing at
He
the
he was laughing at you as you've passed out.
Yeah.
But we're past that. Like a couple of minutes has passed since you passed out. And the dancing was happening and everything. A couple of minutes has passed. So let me just prepare the thing.
Oh,
The grumpiness is his default state. Oh, I have Groovy muted.
You haven't even seen his final state.
This is just some chill.
what do you mean chill? There's a fucking earthquake.
I said it was a momentary thing. And yeah. So
Screaming outside.
first thing I'm gonna need is Darrow to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Gonna luck that up. Okay. That I'm good now.
Yeah. So as the whole building shakes, and everybody momentarily stops for whatever they were doing. Darrow, you slowly regain consciousness. Everything is a bit blurry. You are you're drunk for all intents and purposes, and very well. You're drunk and hungover at the same time. So technically, you have the poisoned condition, which means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Great.
Not saving throws, just ability checks.
All right. Holy
As
shit.
far as I know.
I cork the bottle like with great difficulty. Keep missing the cork, and then when I finally do it, I take it and I put it back in like my chest pocket.
Well, and also attack rolls. So if you do attack rolls or ability checks, you have disadvantage on those, not saving throws. So saving throws are normal. And yeah. So what is everybody doing? How does everybody react to this? To whatever happened. Darrow, you are probably not super aware. After a couple of moments, you would also hear the shouts coming from outside. But the shaking of the building, you did not notice.
What's going on? What's going on?
I would like to just run outside and see for myself.
Was it like an explosion or is it like an earthquake or how do you interpret this?
It. You can give me an insight check.
Mhm.
What? So the way you would interpret it is like earthquakes are not very common in most of Draymar. There are a couple of volcanoes here and there where it's more regular, but yeah, you've probably guessed this was some kind of very minor earthquake. So the house just very briefly shook, and the ground beneath you as well. So the whole everything moved just a bit, but not enough to like destroy the house or make any damage to it.
Either way, I'm gonna bolt outside and avert my gaze towards the castle.
Mm-hmm.
If I can even see it. I want to like.
The citadel itself is towers above the city on one of the sides, so it's usually you can usually see it from anywhere unless you're standing behind the building straight up. Yeah, so Camelai and Jarvis are going outside. What are the others doing?
Well,
Same thing.
yeah, seeing that people are starting to move out, I will also kind of like stumble outside. And as I step through the door, I'm gonna proceed to throw up.
Maybe that'll make him
Why are
feel
we
better.
going outside? Do we pay?
Shiro?
I'm going out as well.
Okay.
No.
So
you have to pay.
everybody is like kind of moving
Fine.
outside. Zonintus is also following all of you. He is completely sober after the lesser restoration from Darrow.
Speaking
So
of
he-
which, I'll also
everybody,
put one of those.
yeah. So once outside and you have puked your insides out, that's probably the first thing you do because that's just
Yeah.
cures. You know, whatever. I will let you know what's outside, and then you can decide if you want to immediately sober up or not. The most of the patrons inside the tavern are going to the windows or also following you guys outside. And as all of you are making your way outside the window, outside the door, you start hearing thumps from above, like there are things falling onto the roof of the building. And there's a couple, like maybe some of you have experience with major hail when large ice balls fall onto the roof of buildings.
Mhm.
It's that, except the whatever hits the roof is not ice; it's something softer. And but it's very very slow. So like there's as you make your way out the door, there's like 2 or 3 of this sound. And the third one actually you hear it like breaks the roof a bit. Like there's some crack of the wood.
What the fuck is that?
And you make your way outside.
Yeah.
And you see, you look around. Jarvis first looks towards the citadel. You can see it from here. The citadel. You can give me a perception check, actually. Everybody else, as you guys are, Darrow is puking his guts out right outside the door.
Dude,
I'm
come
definitely
on.
gonna fix that. I'm everybody is on edge. Something's going on. I am
disgusting.
Restoration.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Give me a second. I will close my window.
So what's happening? Any of
So
this
as you
work?
come out, yeah. So by the way, it's just getting dark outside. So, but there are street lights in Skrokoli as well. They are already lit, just like in Taros Cross. They are oil fueled, and street lights are already lit. So it's you can see very well on the streets. It's not completely dark. It's just the sun is just going down.
So we should be able to see the meat hail things, right?
Yes. So, not so the first thing you Jarvis is specifically looking at the citadel. So you see the citadel, and there's nothing strange about it. Everybody else, what's first you would see is that a couple of bodies line the streets.
Oh,
If you look up on the roof of the tavern, there are bodies on the roof of the tavern.
Jesus. By Valkyrie.
And you see as you slowly see as like the bodies are falling from the sky. And the closest ones are you can see them. They're not fresh at all. They are rotten. Their biles are flowing outside, and some are even mutated and distorted. Have their heads are in a strange shape with multiple eye sockets, more than 2 eye sockets, and some have multiple, more than 4 limbs, and all of you feel a slight tingling metallic taste in your mouth.
Shit.
the fuck?
Uh-huh.
I remember.
Oh my god.
Do our
characters
characters
wouldn't know what
actually
it
know what that
means.
means? Oh, okay.
Your characters wouldn't know what it means.
I know what
Oh
it
my
means though.
God. Yeah, I also know, and I'm like worried that my character would not like go away from here. So yeah, we are gonna die. All right.
Cool.
Um,
I'm fucked.
the bodies are so. By the way, if you all of you are like looking around, Camelai, are you looking at anything specific that you have rolled a perception?
How tall are the buildings?
Well, the tavern it has 3 floors, so that's a fairly tall building, and most other buildings are usually that height as well, so like 2 or 3 stories.
Is 30 feet enough? Can I like teleport up to see from a higher perspective?
Oh yeah, if you want to miss a step, that's enough to teleport on the roof of a building.
Like, do that and look around.
Yeah, you missed a step up onto the roof, and you look around, and what you see is that from this perspective, it's obvious to see the sky above the city is slightly darker than around the city. So from the roof of the building, you can see outside, see not completely over the walls, but you're at about the height of the walls, so you can see outside as well. And the bodies are not there. It's not like raining bodies. It's just occasionally one pops down and falls. They are just falling from above. So it's not like, as someone has said, catapults. They don't have an arc to them. They're just falling from above, seemingly from nothingness. They drop down, and shortly after, you see a bigger one falling. Well, several bigger ones fall down, and one crashes next to the tavern into the pavement. But this is a bigger one, as in the size of an ogre.
Whoa.
As it crashes into the street, the body is not limp, and it straightens up, and it's initiative.
Oh shit.
It's right in front of us.
Arrow will get ready for combat, like for sure. Can I use my 22? Or
Oh yeah, sure.
there you go. I'll roll and change it to 20. A critical success and a critical fail.
Lucky.
Oh wait, I'm still rolling to the GM. Fuck. No, wait.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, the turn order is gone.
oh yeah, sorry about that.
It's empty.
Yeah, you have to select well, actually, I can just just type your numbers into whatever you rolled, because if you add a token on a different map, you won't see it. So just type whatever you rolled. And
I vote for we run away.
And before, as the whole thing starts, there's something else is going to happen as well.
Oh god.
So this is this guy, and as he crashes into the ground, he obviously is about to wreck shit up. Some of the bodies around the street are also slowly getting up.
Ah, nice.
Hmm.
Cool. Ah, God.
Oh boy.
By the way, as all of this is happening, so people are understandably panicking, and the streets are mostly clear. People inside the tavern are screaming and shouting what's going on. People are running away from the bodies inside the random buildings. As all of this is happening.
Pancake.
Oh, pancake.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, what's the city guard doing?
City guard is if you like look down the street on either direction, you see a couple of guards fighting similar things that you guys are facing at the moment. And these ogres, I mean, this ogre that is in front of you, there are others that crashed down around the city. What did you roll, Camelai, for perception?
I hope the ogre got
14.
falling damage.
14. So you see multiple of them, but you're not unsure how many there are. There could be like 5 or 6 or a dozen or 2 dozens. You're not sure because they are mixed in. But you have seen a lot of bodies just falling down, and there were some of them were bigger or smaller. Okay. What am I missing? Yeah, initiative for these guys.
So while they do that, Darrow turns to Camelai. Orders!
Wait, where's my initiative roll? I just realized.
We changed maps, so you have to redo it.
Oh wait,
Oh,
I
my.
did add you. There you just add your number to the turn order.
Okay, so the situation is just that we have an ogre and a lot of small fry, I assume.
Yeah.
I don't see any civilians around.
No, so the map. Well, I mean, as you guys exited the tavern, people were already before the ogre landed, and before the small ones stood up. Like the ones that are the small ones are the bodies that fell down from the sky, and they just got up. Not all the bodies got up.
Yeah. My question is, are there civilians around?
No, so even when they were not, the enemies were not active yet, so the bodies were not fighting yet. The civilians were already running off the streets. So there's, they are not around. No.
Well, that would be. I mean, we were just gonna get in a normal formation, I assume. The order is just to take down the big one as soon as we can, and try not to harm any civilians on the way.
Alright.
Formation, hold on.
Hi.
The what?
So Darrow will step forwards slightly.
Meanwhile,
What?
I have a spell. Well, not a spell, but a trait called Lieutenant Skill. Which I'm gonna use. Wait, do we have an order already? Can you put them in order?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just not haven't rolled for the
Okay.
ogre. I
Yeah,
am
no,
looking for
wait.
his character sheet.
I shall wait.
There it is. Okay.
I look up to Kamalai and yeah. Should we maybe go to the temple?
Once we got rid of these, our objective is gonna be to go to Temple. I feel like that these people are here for that.
Even if it's not our job, it's like I don't want them to get it.
It's kind of our job. We kind of agreed on that.
Not anymore. we have no contract for it yet.
So this might not be for the money. That might be for our lives. So we don't need a contract for that.
I'm confident my running away abilities.
I'm confident that we make ourselves the ass of the fucking city if we don't fucking help out at all.
Yep.
Mercenaries that don't fight, yeah. Nice reputation. Goodbye.
We can always get paid later.
Sounds good.
So I feel like the smartest thing would be to do is to make our way to the temple, and any ally we can find on the way, we just tag along with them. Right? Not they tag along with us, more like. And by that I mean like any other soldiers from the congregate or juniors. We just pick them up on the way, but we're not focusing on like finding them right now, because it would take too much time. We just hope they can hold themselves.
Aha, knowing them, Guilford is gonna tell us a tale.
Knowing damn Guildford's gonna be there and kill the BPG by then. With Plork, bro.
Guilford is probably fighting 3 ogres at once,
Yeah.
Dual sword.
using his guild sword.
His guild sword. Exactly.
Guildsword. That would be great. I'm gonna name him his sword Guild Sword.
Guilford is using guild sword attack.
If he doesn't scream his own name while attacking, then
That's Plork.
By the power of guild sword.
Okay. I think. I
okay.
think I'm ready. Yeah. Sorry about that.
So, just like to sum it up, right now the order is to fight.
Yes.
The big one down.
Yes,
Okay.
we're not running away from here because that will not be beneficial. We can't just ignore the enemy.
So Darrow will step up over here, and then cast Guiding Bolt. No,
Oh,
wait.
Or
Bonus
also, you
action.
wanted to use your lieutenant
No, I was thinking,
ability.
but I don't know. There's not really a big thing I can use it on.
I mean, you are the
Really?
last one.
Sorry,
yeah.
wrong one.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Didn't mean to click that. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. It is just gonna be a Guiding Bolt on the big guy.
Yeah.
If I can just find it.
Well, I mean, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap Zonintus and Darrow for just so they can move up half their speed on the first day. So my lieutenant skill is that I can swap 2 people of the congregate on the initiative order, and they can move up half of their speed if they're not surprised. So I can just swap you 2, and you guys can move half of your speed without anything.
I
You
mean,
and Zonintus.
Sure. Do it.
And you can use your movement for something else if you want.
Not really. I was only gonna move over here. So
Yeah,
now
I mean, yeah. So you don't have to use your movement for that.
Zonintus moves first, then we will keep the attack roll that you rolled just now.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. So so first you can move half your speed. Now, Darrow. And
I
zone
did.
into okay.
I moved from like here to here. That is all I wanted.
Okay. Zonintus will move half his speed, and then he will move some more to move up to the ogre. Can divine smite his ass.
Oh.
He lifts up his great sword and attacks.
It'd be so much better if I knew who can do that. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Too much booze.
Indeed.
Fuck, should have taken the guiding bolt first.
I mean,
Crit weapon attack critical failure 74 is oh yeah, so Zonintus rushes up to the ogre, like glints his sword on the pavement because he's not drunk, but he was not completely ready, and the ogre sees the opportunity and is going to counterattack immediately.
No, sure.
do I have any reaction spells? Let me see. Doesn't like so. All right. Shield of Faith is not a reaction.
It's not a reaction.
No.
So you see the ogre is just, the ogre is just unarmed, no armor or anything.
Before I forget, it doesn't change Zonintus's roll, but
yeah, it's still a natural one. Yeah. So everyone can add 3 to their first attack in the first turn. So the ogre just punches him in the stomach, and you guys can see that this actually. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. And immediately Zonintus like you know he's winded. He's the wind is punched out of him, and he coughs up blood immediately after the punch because this was a very strong
Oh
one.
shit.
So he's like,
Nice crit.
and it's Darrow. So you shoot your guiding bolt.
Does a 25 hit?
35 hits, yes. So you can just roll damage.
God damn it! All right. Not terrible.
Not great either.
No.
So the next attack against the ogre has advantage.
Let me see if I can move enough to 20, 30. Yes, I can move behind ogre. Like this. Alright, so now he's also flanked. Or is that in this?
Yeah. Gareth.
Going. How do I measure it? Right click. Yeah.
If you're trying to flank, like sitting next to Xaninthus is probably better, I
I
think.
have advantage anyways. I don't need to flank.
Sure.
The guiding bolt gives advantage either way,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but only for one
Technically,
attack.
this would be flank as well.
What?
I can't see
Technically,
what you're talking about.
this here would be flank.
oh, wait.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But I'm going to go here. That's 30 feet.
Yeah.
And as I run towards it, I am jumping like towards his chest and ram my dagger in it, or at least attempt to.
Well, we'll see. So you're attempting to climb him as well as
No, just
attacking.
jump against it as an attack,
Oh,
not
that's
climbing it. That's what hit.
That's a hit. Yeah. The ogre is large, has no armor, and it's not. As you stab the dagger into it, you feel that the skin is very thick, but it's fairly easy to attack him without the. Fairly easy to hit him, so without any armor or anything, it's easy to hit him. So that's 14 damage on the
And
ogre. Yeah.
As I hit it, I kick with my leg and jump back my remaining 10 feet of movement.
And you leave the dagger in, and the dagger disappears afterwards, right?
Yes. Just leaving Vivian and nothing else.
Yep. Very cool. So, this body is almost completely rotten, and festering wounds cover the whole body, and it is very slowly. No, actually, this one is not the slow one. This one is the extremely fast one. So you see he raises its arms slowly, and then breaks into a sprint very unnaturally. So the way it moves is extremely unnatural and extremely fast, and runs to. Well, probably just to the closest one, and it attacks Jarvis.
Disgusting.
Stinky.
Disgusting.
probably
Jarvis, your
smelly.
AC is 18.
Hmm.
So, yeah, this thing is just jumped. Besides its extreme speed, it doesn't look like it's intelligent. So it just literally just rushes at you. You have your shield up, and it just slams against your shield. And it's even confused as to why it couldn't reach you. It was like, trying to claw at you with its. You see from up close, it has very large claws on his fingers, and this reddish green slime is dripping from everything all across his body that he would probably try to put on you as well. And it just slams into the shield, and you can't reach your body with its arms as it just slams into the shield, missing with the attack.
Stupid.
Then the other one, this one will just go to Zonintus, and this one, these ones are actually very slow. So, yeah, both of them will go to Zonintus. And
Oh god.
these ones look more like quote-unquote regular zombies. They move very slowly, have no they're also rotting, but they don't seem to have any large claws or anything. So they are just punching Zonintus, so attempt to anyway. What's his AC? His AC is 21, so he is not hit. And Jarvis.
My turn.
Before you guys do anything, just shout that don't let them get flanked. Let's try to get the small ones off of the injured one.
I'll let someone else handle that. Actually, let me think. How do I want to position myself? I will go behind this guy. And as an action, the air around me starts to get very cold, and like a small icy storm forms around me as I activate what's it called? Primal Blizzard.
What's the range of that? 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
And At the end of my turn, creatures of your choice in the area take cold damage equal to half your warlock level. Rounded up, so 2 damage.
Is this an action to activate?
Yeah, it's an action.
Ah, well, it's pretty strong. Makes sense.
And their speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn. And I think
Yeah, so
that holds for
as
1
a-
minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that it? Is that all?
Yes.
So damage and slow around you.
Yeah.
Okay. And so besides the storm is also like freezes the zombies slightly, which slows them down. Is that all you do?
That is all my actions, yeah.
Okay.
So those 2 take 2 damage now, right?
Yeah, they each take 2 damage as they are starting to freeze up, and they lose 10 speed as well. Let me just check their. So the 2 damage is surprisingly not a lot compared to these guys. So they are not particularly bothered by it.
I mean,
But
it's
they
only
are
2 damage, but it's an
Yeah,
AoE,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's AoE and it's for 1 minute, so it's like constant damage, not non-stop. And they are also like you see them freezing. So the slimy guy has, you know, parts of his body are getting like frostbitten, and the slimes are getting frozen. So they are definitely going to move slower as well. So Shiro, what do you do?
I am going to move up here and probably
you-
take an opportunity attack.
You will take it, okay?
Yes.
Coming in. Your AC is 18. You avoid it, no problem. The zombie is probably trying to claw at you with this long, sharp fangs, but probably the ice that's going all around him. It's just he can't find a grip, and you're also very quick to move. So
Nice.
you won't have advantage on this guy
yeah.
unless you move here.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my short sword to attack the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is a hit.
Cool.
These guys are way slow. How do you use your short sword? Because you're cutting off something from this guy.
Ooh. That's a good question.
You can decide any
um,
body part.
Yeah. So, I think Shiro will aim for one of the arms first.
Mm-hmm.
So that I assume that makes him get like disadvantage on like attacks with his.
Well, these guys will only
Oh.
just try to punch with one arm, so they don't have multi attack. But yeah, so it will definitely have some
Yeah.
penalty.
So yeah, I will. Shiro will attempt to cut off his arm.
Yeah, so you just move quickly up behind him, make a slash, and the arm of this zombie falls. So now he is partially unarmed.
Jesus Christ. He's harmless.
You have disarmed
hard.
him.
Oh.
Yeah, anything else?
That's a key point. Attack twice. Now that's it.
Yeah. If you want to punch twice, you can punch. I mean, you can use your martial arts if you have attacked with your main as a bonus
Right.
action.
Right.
It's
I
a
forgot
key
about
to attack twice. But you can always attack once. If you attack with your main, you can always attack one as a bonus action.
Well, yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's also a hit.
Oh.
can Windows fuck off.
Yeah. So, are you using your arms to punch or kick, or what do you do?
I'm doing like one of those quick kicks, like the spinny round kick thing, you know?
You probably like kick him in the head, and this rotting body is not very sturdy, and you just crush the skull of the zombie.
Oh shit.
It's still standing, but now his, like there's like a large indent on the skull as you have partially crushed it.
Oh, I
with
know
a
the
roundhouse kick.
perfect meme for this.
Yes.
Oh, what's it called though?
Zonentis might get destroyed. Oh no.
Okay. Now the ogre. I know he can do a fun thing.
Rawr.
So the ogre just lifts up both his arms and slams down on the ground. Darrow and Zonintus will need to roll a strength saving throw.
Another earthquake. No.
It was you.
Oh, there we go.
That's the zombie. Yep.
Do I want to use a second luck point? Give me a second to decide.
The second is over.
Sure, I won't.
Okay, so you fall prone as just in a small area around but everybody can feel like the pound as it like shakes the ground, but you can it doesn't have any effect on you. But everybody straight around the ogre fall to the ground, and they also take 11 damage.
Holy shit! Goddamn.
That was a very high roll on 2d6. And Zorintus looks pretty bad as he is on the ground. And then the remaining 2 zombies go. This one will try to munch on Darrow. And this one can still reach Jarvis, even though he's slowed.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he only needs to move 5 feet, so, you know.
Damn.
Even the
sarcastic.
slowest zombies can move that much. Okay. So, it has advantage on Darrow because he's on the ground. And the zombie will... these zombies, by the way, their arms are extremely long and end in, like... what you would imagine a tentacle would have a skeleton inside of it. Something like that. I can send a full picture as well. Maybe I should do that.
That is probably better. Yes, that sounds great.
Where...
Unless it's disgusting, then please don't.
Oh.
So this is a full picture. So this is something. What this looks like a very mutated, was somewhat humanoid, but also extremely mutated. And this thing just pounces on you as you're laying on the ground, Darrow, and tries to bite you.
Okay. Does it hit 18 AC?
It does.
Fun. How much do I lose?
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Of course. Okay. Then I reroll that.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so nothing happens. You feel something enters your body that you are luckily resist, and you take 6 damage
Okay.
from the bite.
Yikes.
The other one does the same, just to Jarvis.
Just for the
Jarvis is-
record, I thought of running away.
Jarvis, again, this zombie is very similar to the other one. Just charges at you. just going for your body, and he does not realize that there is a shield that he will just smash into, and the attack does not hit you again.
You know, I
And
have
it's
shield
Camelai.
too.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I rolled a 17.
I know.
So
Zonintus is only prone and Darrow as well, right? He's
yeah,
not,
they
like,
are both
not
prone.
stunned
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, they can
No,
just
no,
stand
no.
up.
Yep.
They're hurting.
It's not really a problem.
I mean, I thing is I could help them from stun and stuff, but it doesn't make sense to help them from prone because it takes half of your move speed to get up. Well, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna shout at Zonintus, tell him to stand your ground, and then do my magic again and use an overwhelming mark on the big ogre. So basically, I'm giving Zonintus another attack and marking the ogre with it.
Okay.
What does
So
marking
he's more-
the ogre do?
At the overwhelming mark, if when you next time someone attacks it, I roll a leadership die. That's 1d4 plus 3. That's you add that damage to the attack, and if he makes if he doesn't make the Constitution saving throw, then he's gonna get stunned.
Okay.
How many leadership die do you use on it?
Yeah, I can only use one at this
Okay.
level. Which I'm gonna roll. There you go, 5.
So the 5 extra damage if anyone hits the ogre.
Yeah, next time if anyone attacks it, and he has to roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Yeah. Or get stunned.
Yes.
Right. So, Zonintus. Everybody's very occupied with the fighting, but as you are, at first, you're all fighting and paying attention to the fight, but you hear what IRL you guys would understand as like a broadcast system that echoes throughout the whole city.
Mm.
But there is no such thing here. But you hear a voice echoing throughout the whole city. Like it's not extremely loud. It just travels across the whole city. And it's coming from you're in one of the side districts. The city center has like the where the market is, where the like office buildings, office as in library and where people go to for papers and stuff. The sound is coming from that direction, and actually, everybody can just give me an insight check or perception. Both works. How well are you paying attention?
What is going on?
Jarvis is not great at this.
God damn it!
I think I
Oh,
noticed something.
So, oh, actually, Camilla, you can have advantage because you're still on the roof.
Oh.
So you can just roll again. Maybe it's higher than
Does-
17.
yeah.
No, it's still 17. Yo, yeah, sure. So Camilla, actually, so you hear the sound, and it's still, even for you, it's coming from above. And Shiro, Gareth also knows this, that the sound is coming from a city center, from above the city. And Garrett, you're always super aware of what's happening around you
Yes,
because you're alert. Always.
no surprises.
No surprises. And you also see the source of the sound. You see humanoid figures floating above the city. 5 of them. They are... Actually, I would just send it to you because with a natural 20, with a 23, that's just enough. So just imagine... Where are you? Where are you, Nello? There we
I'm
go.
here.
I'm in DMs.
Here next to the horse.
So, you see 5 of these figures holding hands in a circle, but the way they are making a circle is that they are looking outside, not inside the circle. You know, just 5 people like holding hands, so they are with their backs to each other. And they are
Disgusting.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't see what they are made of exactly like on the picture, but you do see the things falling off of them because your eyesight is very good.
Let's not go over.
Yeah, and everybody hears their voices. And I'll just turn Groovy down a bit for myself, as everybody hears what's going to be said. Is everybody here? Hopefully, nobody left.
No. No.
Through the bleak and bitter night, across the plains of blackened shards, I call your hallowed name, bound by shackles of time.
I got like a third of that.
Yeah.
I can repeat it just in case. And there's going to be more, so they are going to be chanting something as you guys are fighting, and this is the first part. I will repeat it just so you guys know.
Through the bleak and bitter night, across the plains of blackened shards, I call your hallowed name, bound by shackles of time.
Got that?
Sort of.
Kind of.
The effect is like too much a little bit.
I tried to. I've spent quite a lot of time yesterday recording myself because I can just turn it on so I hear myself while I'm saying it, but then I can't tell if it's understandable or not.
I mean, I think it's easier for you to understand yourself because
Yeah,
you
because I know what is being said. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But
By the end, I will. You know what? I will just send it because you would understand it.
Yeah.
So
In Lilith.
Ah,
Diablo 4 incoming.
So,
There's summoning Diablo.
Zonentus is going to, as he's standing up, he's coughing of blood. I mean, he probably doesn't want to die, so he's going to, with his left hand, he just puts it on his stomach, where his armor is not deformed, because you would know his armor is a magical, so but it still hurt quite a bit. He puts his hand on his stomach and uses lay on hands for all of his available charges.
very nice from me. Very nice.
And let me just check his channel divinity. And he then grips his greatsword. His eyes light up with vengeance and gets ready to fight the ogre. So he uses his general divinity.
Oh shit.
It just grants him advantage on all attacks against the ogre for a minute.
Doesn't
Or
he
until-
already have advantage? Like,
Yeah, but now this is a bonus action. He can't. Lay on hands is an action.
okay.
So, and this is a bonus action, so we'll just have advantage all the time. Well, for a minute. So just in case. That's his only bonus action basically that he can do, besides smites, which are not super effective. Right now. So, Darrow.
First.
Oh, by the
I
way,
will-
and he also stands up, so he's not going to be laying.
He can also use my attack that I
Oh
gave
wait,
him.
he has an extra attack. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
He has-
like, it's not an
He's an
extra
extra
attack.
attack. So I forgot about that. Sorry. Yeah. So he's going to do that attack 100%. So
Might the demon.
yeah, he's going to attack. That is a hit. Obviously, with a divine smite, this guy is an undead, so that's an extra d8. There we go.
Nice.
Makes a large cleave inside the ogre's belly. 28 damage.
So the DC is 14 now.
28, it's a DC
plus-
14. Then.
Plus 5, so that's an additional 5 from the leadership dice. So it's half the damage is the
Yeah.
DC, right?
DC 14 constant.
But the leadership dice damage is also included, right? So because
yeah,
then
it's also included, but
32. It's 32 then
Then
the whole
it's
total
yeah,
damage.
16.
16 DC 16 Constitution save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It fails. So the ogre is also stunned by the cleave. How does it look when it gets stunned by your magic, Russell?
As he hits it, it was glowing, like obviously marked for attack. It was glowing, and as he hits the glowing mark, it shatters, and it just like confuses the ogre. Basically, it just like shatters its mind a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He gets hit for like a split second, basically like 6 seconds by game time.
Yeah. So yeah, for just one turn. Yeah, Gareth. The ogre is stunned.
Do I get a turn?
Oh yeah. You do. I'm sorry. I'm
Do I get the turn?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a good question, right?
It is a great question.
So I'm going to have my movement to stand up.
Hold on.
Yep.
Just because someone asked me about the aura. You are safe in the aura.
Yeah.
What?
Only people
Okay,
Jarvis decides take damage inside the aura.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself a Shield of Faith, which is going to give me an extra 2 AC. And then, so my AC is 20 right now. And then with my action, I am going to smack this guy. I shouldn't have any more status things, right?
That's just a shield.
Ah, all right. Okay, cool. So, and I miss. Not gonna
You
use
have
my-
advantage.
Yeah, but
Oh, I do. I forgot about that. Oh, what'd you do? Stop fucking with my thing. What are you doing? Ah!
He's stunned, isn't that an automatic crit?
No,
No, it's paralyzed.
the stun just gives
Oh.
you advantage as well. It's paralyzed is the automatic crit.
So does a 13 hit?
Nope.
oh,
Fun.
I'm gonna check the stunned if it has anything. Actually, it also automatically fails strength and dex saving throws.
Shit. Well, I can't do anything for those anyway. So
So that is all, right?
yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Gareth.
Alright, seeing that the ogre doesn't seem to do anything for a while, I am running over to the one running against Jarvis' shield repeatedly.
Well, it only ran against it once so far, but also the other one next to him.
They're very intelligent.
And as I run past it, I'm going to take a spin to the left and try to run my dagger into its head / shoulder / throat. Depends on how crit I roll. I don't.
You
Wait,
still hit it.
I placed myself here, right?
Yeah, you have advantage if you are there.
I fucked up. Sad, no crit.
Still hit.
Oh yes, sad.
Wow, nice damage.
That is 13 damage.
Better than not hitting.
So you still do what you wanted to do. So you stab the dagger through his head, but it's not like he needs the head. So it's he still is injured, but it's not like a vital organ that you have struck. But it's significant damage dealt still.
Alright, I'm going to use my remaining movement and get myself into danger and stop here.
All right.
How
Then the
damaged
one
does that one guy look?
He's pretty hurt. He is. Yeah. I mean, he was hurt by the cold once, and now the stab. That's all he took so far. But he's still beat up a fair bit. And then he's going to just continue attacking Jarvis.
Thank God they're not that smart.
Jarvis, your AC is 18, so he hits you because I rolled an 18. You take 8 damage as he manages to reach you this time and scratch you a bit up. Well, quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Do you do any reactions?
I don't think this guy has that much HP left.
Okay. Then move on. So the other two that are here, they were punching Zonintus, who stood up since. And one's skull is crushed and is missing an arm. That one turns around and tries to just fling its arm at Shiro. It's more like just flailing more than a proper attack. But it still hits with 21 for 2 damage. This arm is just throws its arm at you and just slightly bruises you. And the other one is going to try and punch Zonintus. And he probably manages. He hits Zonintus on the armor, but it does nothing. As he just punches the plate armor on Zonintus. So I think he has plate armor. No, he has splint armor, which is almost plate. But Jarvis, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a spinning cut with my icy longsword on the one that just attacked me.
Right.
Hey, is that it?
That is a hit.
Hold on, I chose the wrong longsword. Wait. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, did you choose the wrong one?
It has the same numbers on it, so whatever.
If it's a +1, that's a +1 to attack
Oh, wait,
and the
no.
damage.
That actually was the wrong one.
Yeah. Well, you can just say that you dealt 11 damage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because it's a hit either way. Yeah, so how do you kill this zombie?
As I said, a spinning cut, and I guess I beheaded.
Okay. The zombie is beheaded. And as you cut the head off, this slimy green red liquid spurts out from its neck for just a bit, as,
And then freezes.
and then it falls to the ground, and it freezes. Yes,
Mhm.
because it's still in the mini blizzard around you.
Yes.
Baby
Wow.
Blizzard.
Baby
Alright.
Blizzard.
That is the end of my turn, and I guess the guy right next to me takes 2 damage as well.
He takes 2 damage. Yep. Shiro.
So Shiro is just going to punch the guy right in front of him.
It's a hit.
Also, you have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep. So you can
Might
roll the
crit.
attack again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dead either way. So how do you kill the zombie?
So where are the vital organs in these things?
Well, it's basically
Nowhere.
just you have to like
Nowhere.
crush the body enough so that it can't hold the magic anymore, because all undead are like basically held together by some form of magic. So you just have to
Right.
destroy the vessel enough that it can't do much anymore.
So Shiro will just punch the guy through the heart, or where the heart would be, I guess.
But the heart is there, but it's
Right.
not beating.
Just punching a
So
hole
cool.
straight through.
Mm-hmm. And then after, like, you probably, pull your arm back, and there is a hole in the chest, dripping black, very dark blood, and then the body just falls to the ground.
Cool.
Anything else?
So I can use another martial arts as a bonus attack, yeah?
Yep. As a bonus action, you can
So,
attack again.
So I'll attack that guy as well. I assume that's
That is dead. Yep. How are you attacking him?
I guess just as with the other guy, Shiro was like, that did a thing. So he's just gonna punch this guy in the heart as well.
Yeah, you do the same. This guy does not die from it though, but then now there is a hole in his chest where his heart was probably. Now there is just a hole. So far, this guy was uninjured. So, but yeah, now he has a hole in his chest. So with ranged attacks, don't aim at the chest because it might just fly through without hitting.
Great.
So, would you like to move, or is that all?
That's it.
The ogre is stunned. Russell, how does it work? Until the end of his
Until the
turn
end,
on
when
your. Okay.
I mean,
so
after his turn, he just unstunned. He can't take.
yeah,
his
because
turn.
if it's at the end of his turn, so the stun comes off now, so he
Yeah,
could
it
make
comes off.
opportunity attacks for starting from
Yeah,
this
now he can
point
do
on.
that.
Okay. So he is not stunned anymore. The zombie next to Darrow will try to bite him
Oh, thank God.
again.
Remember 20 AC.
You have 20 AC. Does a 26 hit?
Come on! Yeah, it fucking does.
Close. Close, but it does.
You take 4 damage and fail the Constitution saving throw.
That is some bad luck. Alright.
Yeah, you're still drunk, so
No, he used a lesser restoration. He's not drunk.
don't ruin his excuse.
I lose my shield of faith. What else?
Oh, you have to roll a Constitution saving throw against the attack. Oh, you rolled for the for the concentration.
Yeah.
Then you can roll another one for the attack. That's so. Whatever the attack has effect is, that does not do anything.
Probably worse when losing your shield of faith.
Sorry?
Probably worse when losing your shield.
Yeah, probably. It's still unfortunate, but yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
And the zombie on Jarvis just fails. So last time he just smashed into your shield. Now he's just like laying on your shield and trying to bite you when you are just holding him away, his face away from you. So he's just flailing around, not doing much. Camelai.
Hey. I'll just shout towards Darrow, "Do not waver!" And you get... Where the fuck is my roll? 5 temporary HP for it.
Ooh, thank you.
And then I'll pull out my longbow and try to shoot this upper zombie behind the ogre, if it's possible. I don't know if it's... Do you guys see it? Behind the ogre?
It's possible to hit him, but the ogre does cover, provide him with cover.
I'll just shoot the other one.
So it will be a for him. This is a 3/4 cover, so he has a +5 to AC against your range
Yeah,
attack.
I'll just shoot the other one.
Okay.
A longbow at the...
That's a hit.
That's not bad.
Um,
Like try to aim for the head. obviously,
Wait,
'cause that makes
wait.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Mm,
Why am I so stupid?
I don't know.
I
I
know.
don't know.
Why?
Burn like
You're
that.
drunk. What do you mean?
You're not gonna let me use my reaction now. It's way too late, right?
Yeah, you can.
Your
if you want to
reaction
shock
is
him.
out of turn.
I mean, it's a reaction to him taking
Oh.
damage. I think.
yeah,
or-
yeah.
Beginning attack. I think it's an attack, right? We're not taking damage because
Yeah,
there's a difference.
when I take damage, I can use my reaction to do 2d8 lightning or
Yeah.
thunder damage. So I'm
Do it.
okay. So this guy takes 4 lightning damage.
Wait, what is
Yeah,
that? What
he's
did you
a-
use?
I have a thing as a Tempest Cleric. When an enemy hits me, I can make them take an attack. Like they take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, like I choose.
Oh, wait, there's a saving throw against this, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a saving throw. It says
There is. There we go.
creature. You can use your reaction to cause the creature to make guessing the saving throw. So
Dex.
he'll do so. Yeah. What's your class save DC?
My spell save DC is 15.
Yeah. So he fails. So he takes the full 4 damage.
Ooh.
So much damage.
4 damage.
So much bullshit.
4 damage.
Sorry
like
for
how dramatic
forgetting
you
about
made it sound.
class features. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So-
your problem, not not the GM. So you shouldn't apologize for it.
So Camelai hits the zombie in the head. The zombie's head cocks back and remains that way, but it does not fall. But it's like it like takes maybe like a half a step back as the arrow hits it hits it in the head.
Which one was it?
This one.
This one.
Okay.
So it stays up, but just barely. Anything else, Camelai?
Nope.
Oh, by the way, Camelai, just roll your longbow attack again because you have advantage because you are on high ground.
Oh, I did. Oh, that's how it
Also
works.
a thing. That is also a thing. Okay,
Ah.
it's not a crit. Zonentus will continue to beat up the ogre. He still has advantage because he is a vengeance paladin, and he wants to avenge the ogre punching him in the gut. He hits with a 16.
Gee.
Oh, that's a nice roll on the. Oh, it's not. It's a decent roll. Good roll on the divine smite, but terrible on the greatsword attack. He does not have the. Does he have? No, he does not have the reroll damage. 24 damage. The ogre once again. Zonentus probably chops the greatsword into the leg of the ogre, and there you can see the ogre is like shifts his weight onto the other leg, and you can see as the one leg is like basically limp, as Zonentus basically didn't chop the leg off; it's too large for that. But now it's basically useless. And it's your turn, Darrow.
No more footsies.
also try to attack this guy. Advantage, the big one, still.
Yep. That is a hit.
It's 12 damage.
So, as the ogre was hitting the leg, he probably bows down a bit. And how do you execute it?
As
shit.
he bows down, I swing my warhammer upwards, diagonally, and I just I hit his head, and the warhammer sinks into his head a little bit, knocking him down on his other side.
Yep.
And
This large body of the ogre just falls on the ground and everybody can feel the shake as the ground there's a small shockwave on the ground as this large meat falls onto the ground, and he's dead.
I will also call upon the Valkyr to heal me a little bit and cast a healing word on myself, which is pretty useful actually.
Oh yeah. And before Gareth, do your turn, Darrow.
That's
I forgot.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. So the way I'm going to continue the chanting, but now I'm going to paste the lyrics first. So
Yes.
you guys you guys can hear and also understand at the same time.
Yeah.
The soaring pinnacles touching the Eshin sky. The gods of our realm, cold eyes carving the stones, watching over the somber halls of wailing and fear. On the ones who never died, dreaming through forgotten times, and call your hallowed name from beyond the grim stars.
And as these words are being said, everybody can see as the sky above darkens even more. And not like it's the sun is going down, and because you can't see stars on the sky above you. And everybody can give me another perception check.
So I kind of know
We have to
what-
stop this fucking immediately.
Do I still make that with advantage?
Yeah, you still have the advantage because you're on the roof.
Oh, nice.
So,
I'm pretty sure I
Darrow?
know what's going on.
Darrow and Camelai, you can see the dark part of the sky, as if there was a glass ceiling that is starting to crack. You see cracks on the sky, on this black sky above you, as if the space itself is cracking. And whoever can use magic can feel. So all magic users use the weave. The weave is the magic that binds everything together, and it's an unseen force in nature. And whoever has the ability to cast magic one way or another interacts with the weave, and has some affinity towards it. If you're like a wizard, or a sorcerer, you're much closer than if you're a cleric or a warlock. But everybody can have some feeling of the weave. And this is very Star Wars-y, as in you feel the disturbance in the Force kind of thing. Very similar. You feel like something very powerful is suddenly cast, not being cast. Suddenly, something very powerful is cast, but not. And whoever can cast magic, and I will include. Actually, this will include everybody except Gareth.
Hell yeah.
everybody, the others can. Gareth, you can also whatever you can do is mostly just slight tricks. The others are actually using actual magic
I know.
or so. So everybody except Gareth can roll me an Arcana.
I think I know what's going on, dude.
The tool.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So, no, so the whatever there was a super powerful spell cost, and you're in the world, spell levels are not used, so you don't say that I cost level 9 spell or something. That you don't say that, but these definitions like that you're costing more powerful spell or such do exist, and Jarvis and Camelai have probably read about high magic, more so Camelai actually. The elves hold the secrets to high magic. High magic is the ability to cost higher than level 9 spells, level 10 or 11. And such a spell was cast at this moment, and everybody can see. What you first notice probably is a slight blue dim as the sun is still casting light, as if someone held up a lens over the city, and the whole city is shrouded in a slight blue dim light. And as you look up, everybody can see a dome has risen above the city with a slight blue. The way you see it is like there's a shimmer above the city, and it gives off a slight blue glow. Basically, it's like the shield spell, except for the whole city, and it's not just for one turn. What also the way to cast high magic is you need archmages. What people who can cast 9 level spells,
Yeah,
but
probably
you need multiple of them.
Yeah.
At least 5 of them to cast. To cast one level 10 spell, you need 5 archmages, and then they can cast a level 10 spell. So that just happened. And the figures that some of you have seen that's floating above the city, they're outside of this dome. Well, only Gareth saw them. So Gareth, you also everybody sees the dome, and Gareth, you also see that the figures are above the dome, so they're outside of it. And I need a pee break. Be right back. Everybody can just
Same.
Every bag as well.
Everyone can just
Get
digest
a
the
beer.
information in the meantime.
We're fucked.
So, to me, it kind of sounds like the guys in the circle were trying to summon some more baddies, and then the city's shield was deployed, and these guys are outside, but I don't know if they succeeded.
I was thinking like it could be that the level 10 spell is not from them, or if it's from them, then someone else cast the dome, because I don't think the dome is the level 10 spell.
I think it is. I think that's what Azir said.
I mean, you felt a level 10 spell cast, and then the dome appeared. That's what he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that the level 10 spell was the dome, it's just the dome appeared. But we also saw a crack on the sky.
Yeah. Do we
Kamala,
know-
you would know the dome is level 10
Is
spell.
it? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
with the
So-
with a 21. Maybe you even know the spell's name. I don't have that
Dome
written
of
down. No.
Protection.
Well, that makes sense. I mean,
That's the divinity spell.
oh, true.
Sorcery.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
This is actually like this is from an older edition, when
Yeah.
normal people could cast high-level spells. I watched a video one time, which was talking about high magics, and
Yeah, I
the guy
wanna-
actually brought this up. Yeah.
I wanted to say, like, my guess is they're fucking casting a spell that is probably going to change the whole fucking world somehow. In some effect.
I mean, yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't see- yeah.
Vive Mythal, also that's the spell's name. What was cast right now? It's a level 10 evocation spell with a yeah, and that's it. And it just protects the city.
6 EF.
Uh,
1. I'll buy 4. I'll take your entire stock. I love these spells that are like, this guy's thingamajiggy, because it's like, yeah, this dude invented the thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
his. Yeah.
Wait, does that mean I can read what it does? That I know what it is?
I mean, this spell is literally a dome of so it's yeah, with a 21. Since you're an elf, I could just tell you. I'm not sure the exact description. What in Draymar, what this spell does is creates a magical barrier. People can walk through it, but projectiles will not go through it, and it also stops magical effects.
It's weird. I thought the dome was for like not letting the whoever has the box escape. But I guess not. Oh,
It's fair to assume.
Metal says that nobody can cross that barrier, and you can also attach another spell to it that. But I mean, it requires a key or some kind of key to go through the barrier, and you can attach another spell to it. And if anyone tries to cross the barrier without the key, they get the effect of that spell. So you can just say you cast Fireball, and whoever tries to cross it without having the key, they get a Fireball in their face.
Yeah, and also the default range is not enough to envelop a city. So this is a weaker than that, but higher range.
That's weird because I don't know what it is for then. I really think it's a defensive spell. I don't know, like for some reason. I mean, like by defensive I mean it's. I really had the suspicion of that they didn't cast this, but I guess they did.
I mean, it's a magical defensive spell. It's great against like a magical siege, for example.
Yeah, but
Like,
why would they cast it when they're sieging the castle or like the town?
No, but they didn't. The city did. Well, the city, the people in the city.
Well, we just got the description that 5 archmages are needed, and we also know
Yeah.
that there's 5 people floating above us,
We know that there
chanting.
Well,
They could be costing something else.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I said at the beginning, but you guys dismissed me. They're
We know
they
that
didn't
they
have-
don't cast the barrier.
I think the dudes are like casting like a summoning spell of some
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the cracking on the sky was probably what they are casting, and the
that's-
barrier is not from them.
Yeah, we agree.
No,
we know
everyone
that
said
the barrier
it's
is
not
from
true."
the wizard in the city.
Probably.
We've been told that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've actually been
Wait,
told
we've
that.
Wait, what?
Like literally, we've been told that there is an orc wizard or something in the castle that is prepared to cast a barrier
Wait, when were
in
we
case
told
stuff
that?
happens.
Last fucking session.
Oh no, I didn't pay attention then.
I
Is
mean,
everybody back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Like, why
So,
would-
Camelai, you have an unread letter as well.
Oh, I do.
And Gareth, it's your turn.
I kick
Oh, fuck.
the thing in front of me into the back of its knee and try to stab it. Or not. Actually, I have advantage.
You have
I do.
advantage. You do. You have it.
Just ram the dagger in its head with barely any damage.
Nice one.
I mean, yeah, you stab the other one in the head, you stab this one in the head, it is the same reaction. It deals a lot of damage, but
doesn't care.
it getting stabbed in the head is not necessarily a huge drawback to these guys. Is that all?
Ah, yes. Jarvis can finish it.
Jarvis?
Can I guess how far those 5 things are away?
Only Garrett saw them.
Oh.
Unless Garrett tells you that they are there. You know the sound is coming from the city center. The city center is about 2 to 3 kilometers from you.
Nice. Okay, forget it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't yell yet. Have to first get the thing in front of us then.
Well, we have to finish this first, so I start slashing the long arm. Or try to.
You hit.
Good.
You have an advantage, so you roll again.
Ah, okay. Oh, fuck. Nice.
Yeah.
1 off.
That's definitely it. But 13 is enough as well. Zombies are pretty easy to hit. Okay, 12. Actually, how do you kill it?
Well, I
Garrett
was
is
going
just
for the arm.
pulling out the dagger from its head.
What?
Garrett
don't
just
know.
pulls the dagger out of its head as you are attacking it.
I never pull out my weapons. What?
Oh, true. Sorry.
Too much of a
I won't
hassle.
pull out.
Well, I do
Too much
upwards
effort.
cut to lop the arm off, and then another one downwards to go for the neck. And it.
Okay. And after your cut, the body of the zombie just falls limp to the ground.
Good.
No longer moving.
And
Oh, actually, Gareth, give
No?
me a sanity saving throw
Oh,
because you have
Aww.
saw the creatures. I just realized.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You're
advantage,
fine.
but-
Yeah, the 15 is enough. Just because these things are so alien to you,
So fucking
it's very
disgusting.
disturbing. It's very disturbing to look at them, and you're disgusting. You do hear slight, faint whispers in the back of your mind the moment you looked at them, and then you probably suddenly looked away, and then the whispers stopped.
Wow.
And you succeeded on the first sanity saving throw of the campaign, and you succeeded.
Finally. I was
and-
scared I have to roll sanity because of all the gore Jarvis is spitting on me.
Oh no, gore is no.
Nah, gore
Jarvis-
is normal.
Gore.
What
I mean,
fucking
you know,
gore?
it's fine. It's fine. Jarvis, you killed the zombie. Anything else?
on, wait, how far can I go? Yes.
oh wait, can I do a? I just
Going
want to
there.
shout that, like, we need to rush to the tower,
Well,
Why now?
What
the
tower?
wizard tower.
Why that?
What wizard tower?
And I'm not gonna talk too much because it's not in the game. But
And
that's all I
that's
say.
my turn, and these two take 2 damage.
Sure, sure.
They each take 2 damage. Russell, I think you mean the Citadel, because that's
Oh.
where it is.
What? Where
No,
are
it's,
we at the tower?
So
The-
there is a visitor
it's-
tower, but it's not part of the Citadel. That's a different. There are 2 different things. The wizard tower is where it's kind of a wizard guild in the city, and there's a
Oh,
Citadel.
whatever. Where the woman is.
Yeah, okay. It's the Citadel.
Why aren't we going to the temple?
Let's
we
split up.
can't have a conversation, so I'm not gonna answer.
They each took 2 damage, and it's Shiro.
Right. So I'm going to use my short sword to attack that guy as my action.
Yep. How do you kill it?
Ah.
No need to roll damage. He has 4 8 points.
Cool.
If you hit, it's dead.
Shiro will just like go all around his torso and just cut off all his limbs and his head to boot.
Jesus.
And an
Slices
empty
it off.
torso just falls to the ground.
Nice. It's also dead. Well, more deader.
Deader than that.
Deader.
It is no
Yep.
longer undead.
It is no longer undead. Now it's reversed. Now he's alive again.
Hey! He's unliving.
Actually, before Camelai, this guy, I just deleted him from the turn order accidentally. So this guy goes before Camelai. So it's gonna continue munching on Darrow.
18 AC. Fun stuff.
Well, it's a crit.
PG 18.
Wow! Fuck.
So roll the Constitution saving throw.
Doing great. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Jarvis and Darrow swapped roles for today. You're still fine. You take 17 damage from as this guy is munching on you.
He's doing very fine.
Holy shit.
How'd we
That
get
is.
now?
I'm on 3 HP.
Ooh.
No, everything is
Camelot.
dead but that one, and it's almost killing you.
I'm gonna keep shooting.
Shoot.
Wait, no, Zonintus is the next, so I'm just gonna tell him to strike down. So we have we have to hurry. Strike him down, Zonintus. And then that's my turn.
Boss orders.
Yes, I am the boss here, not him.
When are you getting your promotion?
So you're giving him an extra attack, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So, but before Zonintus goes, the chanting continues.
Oh,
Mm.
fuck no.
You gonna post it again?
Yeah, I'm just. Wait. Yeah, this will be a larger part.
Maybe post it in the Roll20 chat, so like the stream viewers can see it.
Oh, sure. Okay. So,
I'll put it in the description all the time.
Not death is eternal lie. Its stranger, eons death may die. And call your hallowed name, chained by the seashells of time. I witness the rise of our gods from the fullness of void beyond the screaming stars. New dawn shall ride, blood moon and evernight. Not you, the call to arms, your banner high above the restless hordes. Burning pits of sacrifice, tombs of broken hearts. I call your hollow name, ever-changing creatures of night.
and the cracks in the sky now become apparent for everybody as the creature speaks. Thunder and lightning strikes across as he thunder, it seems, strikes across the sky, but it's actually just the
Oh my god, turn that
something cracking. And the sound also is apparent. So the sound of thunder booms across the city, but it's actually just the sound is slightly different as it's more higher pitched as cracking as glass. You did hear the thunder, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
And Zonintus will go up to the last zombie. And I think he has one more smite. Yep, he has one more. The last one. If he hit. Well, he hit. Oh!
Okay, he's dead.
I'll still roll the damage because he has a bit still. Yeah. So Zonintus, just strikes with his greatsword. Just probably the greatsword just pushes the greatsword through the zombie, and the greatsword lights up, and a burst of radiant energy just explodes the zombie on the sword, and it's dead. And combat is over.
Okay.
And everybody roll a sanity saving throw.
A what?
A sanity.
Sanity saving throw.
17. Oh,
I'm
going
I'm gonna give myself advantage on that one. Could this...
Same, to be
It's
honest.
good. And I still fight.
Oh god. Oh. I use my inspiration for this.
Lork wouldn't have a problem because he's very sane.
But again, it's another.
Insane by default.
Oh, okay. So, what were the numbers? Camelai rolled 11. Gareth 12. Okay, those are failures.
Oh no.
But the others succeeded.
Damn it.
Give me a second. Each of you roll. Not each of you. So Gareth and Camelai roll a d100.
Oh, fucking hell.
Where is it? There it is. 9 and 13. Okay. So I'll let you guys play out how this happens, but I will send it to both of you. And this effect is like everybody feels a sudden sense of dread, like an existential crisis, maybe just slightly, as these all absurd things are happening all around you. But most of you, actually, I'm gonna roll for Zonintus as well. Shit. He is not super sane, so. Oh, he succeeds, so it's fine. Okay. So this is after the fight. Fighting is going on in the distance in either direction you're looking, but the city guards are fairly keeping the things in check, so they are definitely winning, and they are also killing these things. It's not like they are getting stomped, as you have seen. The city guards are fairly well equipped. So they are also like handling the situation. And by the way, as the dome appeared, the bodies are no longer falling. You realize after the fight. And Camelai and Gareth.
I don't do anything. Not yet.
What?
I mean, okay. Did you read what I sent?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
just don't do anything now.
I'm just asking. What do the others see?
They see me on the roof.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. So what? The fight is over. What is everybody doing?
getting noodle legs
So-
and fall on my knees.
We should head over to the temple.
To the
I thought we
temple?
were making our way over to the
kind of-
citadel.
I'm kind of scared about what's happening at the tower. Because that might be a connection with the sword.
You think they're here for a sword?
I don't know.
So I'm gonna turn to Camelai and then proceed to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Fuck! And I will also eat a healing rations.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Fuck!
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
The fuck is up with my rolls? Oh.
Maybe we
So-
should actually go to the temple. Well? No? Yes?
Camelai? Waiting
So-
for you to say stuff.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
Zonintus looks around, absorbs the situation, and he's looking very confused, and he's holding his stomach. Walks up to Darrow and just puts an arm on your shoulder. You're right.
I'll be fine. We need to get to the temple.
He gives you a nod, and then he looks over to Jarvis, Shiro. Are you guys ready?
Yes,
Ready?
I'm...
We should go.
Yes.
He is looking questioningly at Camelai.
I still don't say anything. I'm not moving.
So, Gareth, you said you are curled up, right? So,
No, I'm just on my knees.
on your knees.
Can I reach Camelai?
She is 30 feet up on the roof. You can try to climb up
Camelai.
on the roof.
Then I'll try to climb up.
I try to
Roll an athletics check. Yeah, you climb up onto the roof.
So I climb up to her and I grab her by the shoulder and shake her. Camelai, what are you doing?
There's nothing happening. All you see is just like there's like my eyes are just looking forward and it's like kind of empty.
I turn your face towards me. Do I understand what's happening?
Well, you can roll a insight or medicine check.
Let's see. How does the alphabet go? Like this. Shit. God damn it!
Well, something is wrong with her.
We don't have time for this, dude. Grab them and we just go to the temple.
I grab her and I start climbing down. Like she is going to like. I'm giving her like a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you pick her up, you would realize that a piggyback ride for that, the whoever you carry has to be somewhat
Yeah,
cooperative. She's like a dead weight.
yeah. I'm
Like
not.
it's-
I'm not
yeah, like-
holding on to you or anything. If you do, give me a piggyback, right?
So you can like throw her over your shoulder like a sack, that you can like carry her like that.
I'll do that for now at least. Yeah, there's not really. So I will.
If you like throw her over your shoulder and climb down, they can roll another athletics as you climbing down.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
I'll try to like catch. Well, not catch, but like
So,
stabilize if you fall
if
down.
you're climbing
Jesus.
down, you drop her as well as yourself.
I slip and fall.
I try to catch one of them.
Which one?
Whoever falls down first.
That's not what a gentleman would do.
Well, they're falling together. So Darrow, they're just Darrow slips and he falls on the ground. Foam?
Roll who you catch.
Or just roll, yeah.
Yeah. What do I want to roll?
1d2.
Oops. What did I just?
1 is Darrow, 2 is Camelai. So roll a strength saving throw. You catch Camelai, but she did fall quite a bit. So what you managed to do is that to soften her landing, but you take some. So basically, you halve the damage that she takes, and you take that. So you take 2 damage, and Camelai takes 2 damage, and Darrow takes 4 as he lands on the hard ground of the pavement.
As I hit the floor, I just snap out and like, what's going on?
You tell me.
How am I down here?
You wouldn't
We
move,
fell.
and you have to get you down here.
So I'll stand up and walk over to Garrett, and is he the same way? Like, Garrett.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's kneeling down. That's what Nello said, but
Yes.
Yes.
Empty eyes, not moving.
And then I'll slap you.
how hard?
Probably like it's not intended to be super hard, but it's enough to like wake a person up, basically. Like,
Okay. It has no effect. Then. There's a slap, and he keeps staring with empty gaze.
We don't have time for this. You just grab him.
I make a fist and then I punch you. I punch Garrett.
Okay, roll just straight up strength. Not a save,
Yeah,
but just
probably, yeah,
strength.
it's-
Yeah.
it's the
So, what is your strength score?
4.
So, Gareth takes 5 damage
Jesus Christ, why did you do that?
as you snap out of it.
Come on. We gotta get the fuck out of
Obviously,
here.
just laying on the ground with a broken nose. What? What happened?
You were
Oh, my face.
Camelai. What are we doing? Where are we going?
To the temple. You should go.
Like after like a
Um,
couple of seconds of like just staring and trying to figure out what was going on, I just jump up and like we have to hurry. We have to hurry to the wizard. She's trying to destroy the sword.
As all of this is happening, the chanting continues.
Great.
Now the sky turns black and all shall fall. The gods of Nightside realm, cold eyes carving the stones, watching over the somber halls of wailing and fear.
The whole sky above the city is black, completely. There's no stars, no light, just empty black void. Actually, most of you are familiar with this site. You have seen it before.
All around me.
The cracking above the sky shatters, and as the voice continues,
Darkness, bind me, fill me from beyond the stars.
as there is a Gareth, would you point out the the creatures?
I'm still sorting myself.
Okay, so nobody's exactly looking into the middle of the city. All you realize is there's a shockwave above the city as the sky shatters, and in the middle of the city, a dark pillar shoots out from above. What if Garrett would look in this direction? The 5 figures are enveloped in this pillar, as whatever is coming down is going through them. It hits the dome, and you see as the dome, just like glass, starts. There are cracks starting to appear on it, but it's holding for now.
For now.
It's definitely going to crack. It's very obvious. It's not going to hold for long, but it's holding. Whatever is coming down is going through it, but so far it's holding.
So I'll also like try to get my bearings and look around, and I see all of this. We stand no chance. We have to get to this temple.
Well, stupid of a plan as it is, we should probably separate and go to both places with 3 people. That's my opinion.
Do
So,
you
shall we-
think so?
Yep.
No, I'm still pretty fucked up. Actually,
No,
I'll,
it's-
Just take a long rest.
I'll take another ration. Actually,
Okay.
How many of these
Make sure to,
fucking
like,
rations do you have?
This this consumes your hit dice, so make sure to
hey,
like remove them. Okay.
I have 1 left. I have
Well,
1 left.
if you
It's
don't mind,
basically yeah.
if you don't mind, I would take it.
Well, so you see me eating it, and then you ask for it, and I'll toss it to you, and then you have it. So you're healed by.
You can
your hit.
roll your hit dice and
Yeah.
also remove 1 hit dice as if you took a short rest. You consume a hit dice and you heal the amount you roll.
I do.
Yeah. It's your hit dice, so
Right.
it's based on whatever your hit dice is.
I say thank you and month.
Okay, you heal 8 and make sure to remove the hit die. This basically is just a quick heal instead of a short rest. But
Right.
it's the same. It works the same way. But it does not give you the short rest. It just gives you the healing part.
If you think we should split up, I don't know.
Well, I got a letter from the wizard
Hmm.
saying that she is going to destroy the sword or try to destroy the sword, which I don't think it's a good idea.
Why?
Wow, good that we paid for that.
You haven't paid, I don't think.
Haven't
Not
paid
yet.
yeah.
Hmm.
We paid a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an advance and then yeah.
Why do you think
No, that's
destroying
okay.
it is a bad idea?
Well, you've
Well,
seen what it could
whatever-
do.
Yeah. So I don't think she can destroy it, and I think it's going to just worsen the situation. She's trying to do it.
Alright, I'm
Darrow nods thoughtfully.
I'm
Okay.
for the team to get the sword.
So I would say me, Jarvis, and maybe Garrett would go for the sword, and you 3 would go for the temple and see what's going on there.
Honestly, the temple sounds like the way less dangerous thing. I could probably handle it alone.
The temple.
Yeah,
If it's just
that's a
getting
horrible
there.
idea.
I'm pretty stealthy if I'm alone, you know.
And in terms of speed, you guys know that Gareth is very quick, and so is Shiro.
Yes.
Doesn't it make more sense to send them after the sword?
I feel like there's gonna be more dangers at the castle. Where the sword is.
Hmm. Well, it's your decision, boss.
Well, your call. I do whatever.
I would say me and Jarvis would go for the sword because we were there. I'm just
As
saying.
you guys are having this discussion, the dome continues cracking.
Okay,
And
well,
but
we have-
in the city, the sounds of fighting are dying down. And as you like look over, as you're probably looking towards the citadel occasionally or towards the church occasionally, you see as the guards are finishing off whatever undead was on the streets, and they are now they are looking around, looking for injured and starting to tend to them, gather them around.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is Jarvis, me, and Shiro goes for the sword. The other three goes for the temple.
Go. Sure.
Understood.
Alright.
Okay. So
So we start moving.
yeah, so we'll just go over to this one. We're very
I'm
happy.
going at full speed.
Scene.
Yes, so happy.
so
look at that.
so Gareth, you're not waiting for the others then,
I'm going ahead in case of
because
things.
you're faster than than Zonentus and Darrow.
Yeah, I'll follow as fast as I
And
can.
naturally, I do that one.
Yeah, so
I'm like
you run
not
run
running
ahead.
in the middle of a street.
So what happens basically is that Gareth runs off, and Darrow and Zonentus you follow, probably run after him, but like he turns a street corner. You guys know where the church is now. He turns a street corner, and after you turn the same corner, he's not there anymore. I mean, you can't see him. He's there. You just don't notice him. And there's a lot. So there's a lot of bodies all across the streets for either group. Some that has fallen from the sky because it's rotten and mutated. Some are even more mangled, and others, as those that have risen, were cut down. And there are some civilians and some guards that are lying around dead. As each of the groups are going their own direction. And Kamalai and Gareth, each roll me.
On our way, I want to like look out for some of the
Yeah,
junior officers.
Yeah, good idea.
I was gonna say
course.
if you, I mean, you don't have to. It just makes sense to pick them up on the way.
Kamalai, roll a d7.
D7.
Oh, random
And
encounters
Gareth
on
as
both
well.
roads.
Gareth, you roll a d6. So, as Kamalai, Jarvis, and Shiro are running across on the streets, you see as Finrich is cutting up one of these zombies and cleaning his blade with a large group of the congregate at the side of a tavern, basically the same scene that you guys were at, just another tavern on another street, with some bodies of the congregate as well on the ground. Kamalai, roll a d4. So there are 4 bodies of the congregate on the ground. But there's like more than a dozen soldiers of the congregate with Finrich on leading them, and they are now basically just cleaning themselves up. And after cutting down the last of the remaining zombies, as you guys are rushing past them, they are piling them up.
Let me see.
And Gareth,
Yeah.
you meet Balzire, well, you see him. You don't meet him as you are running past another tavern. You see Balzire at the head of your Dragonborn squadron or whatever you call them. He's wait. You see his whole face is covered in snow, and he's wiping it off as he was using his cold breath. And you can also roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
With two of the Congrate soldiers lying in the streets. You see, as you're stealth, they don't see you. You're stealthing past them. They don't notice you. And we can go back to Camelai. What do you guys do as you encounter Finrich?
Sec.
I
mean, I assume we help them like clean up. It's probably not gonna take a lot of time, just like slash down. I don't know how many zombies are there.
It's very similar to what you guys were fighting, like like a dozen or so, and there's also 2 ogre bodies on the ground.
Oh, so they already killed the ogres. Okay. I mean, they don't need help.
Well, not alone. Yeah, they don't need to help to fight. There are also guards around that were also helping, and now there are several wounded which are being treated.
Well, the only thing
Go on.
I just say like, I don't know. I don't say hello to Finrich. You just run next to him really fast. Tell him like to clean out the city and then get to a safe spot. Hopefully out of the city if you can.
Meeting at a gate.
Yes, like gather whoever you can. And
Which gate?
what gates are there?
There are 2 main gates, one leading to the north and one more leading to the south.
I guess north. I don't know whichever is closer to them.
Well, right now you're basically the same distance from either. The north gate leads to Kovir, and you came through the south gate. The south gate has those drawbridges because the drive outside the city is one of the river that goes that flows next to Skrakali. And there's a smaller, it's not a very large gate, but another east gate, which leads to Riftush. That's not as large as the north or south gates. Those are the 2 main gates.
Like, you know what? No, don't go outside the city. Once you finish up cleaning, go to the temple, the temple of Bahamut.
Right.
I was gonna ask him to come with us, but whatever.
I mean, we can just leave the zombies, so they can clean that up and just go there. That's what I mean.
Okay. Got
and
it.
then whoever they find, just tell them to do the same.
Right, we'll let everybody know. Right. So, and then you continue on, okay? And
Unless the others want to do something, yeah.
Okay.
You already gave the order, whatever.
Right. So Gareth, you are the first that sees Balzire and his group. Do you call over to them, or will you just ram past them?
We're not fighting anymore, right?
No, they also have finished off the.
Just continue speeding. I have more important business.
Okay. So
I know that the others are gonna pass by them anyways.
Yeah, you're basically going the same route. So shortly after Zonintus and Darrow, you guys are also seeing Balzire and his group of Dragonborn. What do you do?
Oh, it's us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with us, it's you.
Well, if you're not calling out, Zonintus will do. But I'll give you the chance to call out first if you wish.
Well, I'll call for him, and I'll order them to kind of fall information behind us, and then I guess we'll proceed forwards. I don't think I'm gonna order anybody to like go look for more men or anything. Like,
Yeah,
that's
so just tell them to follow, basically.
yes, just follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all give you a nod, a salute, and then as you guys are moving forward, Balzire will inquire that boss, what's happening? Sky
Time to
is
find out.
opening.
That's about as good a guess as I have. That thing we carried over here. This they might be after it. We're going to where we dropped it off to figure things out. Any other questions?
No, sir. Lead the way. Yeah, so you run along. Oh, okay. Russell, we lost Russell for a bit, I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I assume
Yeah.
like Garrett gets there first, so
yeah. So, the church, both the church and the citadel, are fairly way out from where you were staying. So the church is on foot, almost an hour if you walk. Now you all of you are running. So actually, now everybody give me athletics checks. You're in full gear, sprinting. That's exhausting, quite exhausting.
Hey, I have light armor. Doesn't that
Come
not count? Ah, 14 should be enough for leather armor.
Uh,
yeah.
I'm very
trip and fall.
confident. Shiro is naked, but he's still very exhausted.
he's not naked.
He's a chain smoker.
Oh well. Let's see what happens.
I'll also roll for Zonentus. It's a 10. So, Gareth, you don't slow down. You keep your pace, no problem. And Jarvis, same. So everybody's in a hurry, but Zolintus as well. So he also succeeded. You needed 10. Zolintus notices as Daryl falling behind a bit, and he just holds up his hand as to like slow down the whole column to keep your pace. The natural one is not like a critical failure; just everybody slows down to your pace.
She's also
And on the other side of the city, Kamalai and Shiro, you're very tired. It was a long day. You have fought, and now you can dictate like a walking pace, but otherwise you're very tired. Jarvis, not sure how long it takes for you to realize as you're running, and then after a couple of moments, you don't see the others next to you, and they're quite far behind, and they are very slow, as they are very tired as well.
I guess I keep going and look for more junior officers
Okay,
that
so
are
you
not
don't.
too occupied.
Okay. Then Jarvis, you can roll 1d5, and Gareth 1d4. So that is a 3. You meet Horf, and Gareth meets Seraris. Very similar situation. Jarvis, you see Harf as he is Harf is the monk. So you see both his arms. He's a dwarf. Both his arms are completely bloody, but it's very obvious it's not his blood, and because it's very dark, as he just punched and crushed a lot of these zombies. He's cleaning up his hands as a lot of other soldiers are going about around him. He is grumbling to himself something. And you can also roll a d4 and also Gareth. A d4 again, actually. So yeah, that's gonna be 7 more dead soldiers from you, from the Great's ranks.
Are you noting them down, Russell? Okay.
Right. So Jarvis, what do you tell him?
Where did we send the men again?
Last time, Kamlai sent them to meet you guys at the church.
You guys?
Alright,
The other guys.
I tell the Harf, attention!
He jumps up and with his sludgy, dirty hands, he just does a salute, completely covering his face with this black blood.
I tell him, I send the men to the church, and then come with me. We're going to the castle.
Right. Sure. Whatever you say, boss. And he just grumbles, but he follows, and then he follows you and starts shouting out to the soldiers around, or piling up bodies, tending to the wounded, and then to the shouting of Harf, they stand at attention and then start marching out towards the opposite direction.
Right. I'm guessing we're
And
not.
Harf is following you.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're not that far away from the castle now at this point.
Yeah, you're not that far, and you see that Kamalai and Shiro are very far behind.
Right.
Cool. And Gareth.
I approach.
Seraris is again covered in gore, but she seems fine. It's not her body, not her blood or guts. Cleaning herself, but just a couple of soldiers around her.
Yeah, I approach her, seemingly out of nowhere.
She's probably used to it. You appearing behind her randomly. Yeah. What do you do?
Soros, take the man. Take a few minutes of rest, and Darrow and Xointus are gonna pass by here. Join them once we're here. We're going towards the temple.
Yes, sir. You're probably talking to her from behind, and she just turns over her shoulder, gives you a nod. This probably has happened hundreds of times already, so she's not surprised by you approaching her from behind.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell that to my wife.
Right. So, she starts arranging the soldiers to gather them, and you leave, and like a minute later, Darrow and Zonentus meets Seraris as well, and she's already ready to go, and she just she looks at Darrow and Zonentus like she was expecting you guys. We're ready to go, sir.
Sorry, what did you say?
We are ready to go, sir.
Then fall in line. Move, move. On the double. And,
As you say, as you're wheezing because you can barely walk.
Onward.
Onward.
fall in line.
Asthma attack.
Yeah, the old man does not is not used to running in full armor apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, you can
I
get.
with 18 strength can't fucking run.
Well, you're strong, you're not a sprinter apparently. So, as this is all going on, everybody will arrive at their destination, and as you, Shiro, Jarvis, and Kamalai, with Harf, arrive at the gates to the citadel. The gates are closed, with lots of zombies piled around the gates. On the walls. So the citadel is just imagine a proper fortress surrounded by walls. But the walls also extend towards the city. So even if someone breaches into the city through the main gates, they still have to go through the citadel inner walls, which are smaller than the outer walls, but they are still hard to get through. Along these walls are a line of crossbowmen, which are as you're approaching, they are aiming at you. Their but lower them quickly as they realize you are not undead approaching. And along the walls everywhere, a lot of zombies. Like, this place has been stormed heavier than wherever else the zombies happen to be. On the there are no guards at the gates, just on the walls. On the other side of the city, you reach the square, which has the Cathedral of Behemoth standing on. At the front gate to the cathedral stands 4 people engaged in a melee with a lot of zombies, a lot of them, and they are still very much actively fighting. It's so far only Gareth has reached the square. You see, from a distance you can make out it's the same. You see Serafina. She is fighting, and she has 3 guards with her. The only thing that you would recognize them from is that they have the same sigil on their armor. But it's the 2 guards that you have seen in the church when you were inside, and there was one outside. It's those 3 guards. And they are actively fighting in front of the entrance to the cathedral. The amount of zombies and there are a lot more here than it was at the tavern where you fought. And as you reach, either groups reach their destinations, there is a ear-shattering noise as the dome falls.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
As it does, there's a. I'm gonna need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck.
If you roll below a 10, you are deafened for a bit. One more. Kamalai. There we go. So, there's extremely loud noise as the dome shatters, like every window suddenly shattered inside a city. Extremely loud glass shattering sound echoes through the city. Gareth, you are deafened, so you're deaf for 2 turns. So you, for 12 seconds, you are probably just holding your ears as you just hear this. You know, when there's a flashbang and the flashbang noise, that beep. That's what all you hear right now.
Mhm.
Everybody else, there's just loud shattering sound, and it was uncomfortable, but nothing more. As the dome shatters, I would assume everybody looks up to see what's happening. It's not actual glass, so there is no raining glass or anything. The dark pillar that was coming down that shattered the dome parts into 4 pieces.
Fuck.
One flies towards the church. Gareth, you would see it. You only know it's coming towards the church because you see it approaching you. One flies out of sight towards the west, northwest. Another one does the same, but to the north, southwest, and one to the southeast, very far away. So it's somewhere outside the city, and even beyond that. The black, the pillar is like a black snake, like curls and lands next to the church, smashing into the ground. Gareth, you see a large cover of smoke as something very large, very heavy hit the ground. Maybe you have to like step a bit to keep your balance. As you just feel the shaking, not hear it. Don't hear the sound because you're still deaf from as the dome shattered. And I really need to pee, so be right back.
Alright, same.
Jesus, you guys pee a lot.
Man, I think we really need to get the hell out of this town.
Not without that orb.
Of course not.
I honestly don't think this word is that important right now.
The orb? Or
This word, sword, thing,
don't
the
understand.
castle,
The castle.
the guild sword.
Oh, the sword. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I don't really think the sword matters at all, but well, I think it might be like important, but not the reason why the sky is breaking open, basically.
You never know.
I mean, if it was that important, would they give it to like a guy who died to a bunch of level 2 dudes?
Hey, he was just in bad form. Like, he didn't have his breakfast cereals.
Didn't sleep well. Was a bit groggy, a bit hungover. Yeah.
Is everyone here?
Phone is pissing as well. Phone is doing the pee-pee.
Okay, so this only concerns you anyway. As you gather yourself and the beep sound like lowers, the dust clears.
Alright, I'm back.
We'll go back.
By the way, as the dome shatters, a lot of bodies suddenly start falling. This time it's like rain, like because the bodies never stopped falling. It's just that the dome stopped them. Now, a lot of them fall on the ground. And this time they immediately get up. Like
Mom, I want to go home.
And Gareth, as the smoke clears, this is what you hear.
Oh shit! It's the monkey.
In about 50 minutes, I need like another 5-minute break, because food.
That's okay. And give me a second. As the smoke clears, you see this creature.
Wait, where's smoke?
Not where you are, so it's fine.
Yeah. Doesn't have anything to
This
do with us.
creature is 20 feet tall, towering armor. As the smoke clears, a lot of zombies are around it as well that it seems to guide or command. And it starts making its way towards the church. And you are here. So only you are next in a close proximity. You know the others that will take at least a couple of minutes to catch up to you. If they could make good progress, as in you don't know that they slowed down. So, but before this will be combat, obviously. But it doesn't seem that they have noticed you. So, or if they did, they don't care about you. They are just the thing and its entourage of zombies is moving towards the cathedral. They are like 200 or 300 meters away from the cathedral, but they are on the square. So this is a very large square with a cathedral, and they landed in somewhere in the middle of it, and you just entered the cathedral. So you can actually go to the cathedral without encountering them necessarily, you know. But there's a lot of zombies at the door as well. They are still fighting with the order. They are quickly cutting them down. You can see that they are very good soldiers. But there's just a lot of them, a lot of zombies.
And now there's a giant thing as well.
Yep, and the thing also. Wait, let me just give me a second. The thing speaks as well. Hope it's not too loud.
The world has tried to forget my existence. Time to remind them why they fear.
What the fuck?
That was good.
That's gonna be a soundbite from a video game. Which is great.
What the fuck?
And we switch back to the Citadel. You reach the closed gates. There are and as you did, zombies are falling all around you once more. And they immediately get up and charge whoever is closest. The crossbowmen immediately start shooting. Some fall on them, so they also are in a melee. What do you guys do? This won't be like an actual combat, so it will be just what is it called? More narrative combat.
I wanna shout at them to just get inside the Citadel.
The Citadel gates are closed.
I'll fucking open it.
You shout up to the guards to open the gates.
Yes.
Open the gates. We have to get in.
Both of you can roll a persuasion check. What is Shiro doing in the meantime?
trying to maybe find a way in around the gates.
We're
Like
not
if
right
they
next to the
don't
gates
open it.
right now, are we? We're like running towards it or something.
Yeah, so
yeah.
not right next to the gate, but you are running towards the gate, and from a distance you can see. We can say that you run up to the gates to shout up, but the scene where we start, is like you're a couple of 100 feet from the gates. So you run towards the gates, shout up to open it, and they seem to hear it, and a couple of guards move out from the towers on either side of the gate. Shiro, you can also roll perception, by the way, a perception of precision. And on the large gate, there are these small doors. Like you don't have to actually open the large castle gate, and they open it and waves you in. They come on, get in quickly before they get you. Shiro, there's several ways that you could probably climb the walls, but otherwise there's probably no other way in besides the gate. Because you're a good climber.
Yeah. Cool.
So what do you guys do?
Well, probably gonna go in, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go in. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the three of you plus Harf go in, and immediately behind you, they just close the gate and then put chains on it and like actually lock it from the inside with a large wooden bar and everything. And just if you can, just help with the zombies. They're falling from everywhere. Just help as you can, or go inside if you are afraid.
We have to get to the wizard.
He will just leave, and there are zombies falling everywhere. So he'll just go. The guards are just slashing and chopping them up as they come. You know where to go, because you
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
before.
Alright, good. Make my way to inside castle.
All of you go up, run up the stairs. At the top of the stairs, you see the familiar blue door. What do you do?
I kick it in. Because
Yeah,
we're
we're going in. That's what we came for.
Okay, so
we're
roll
very
a strength-
hastily getting up here.
Strength roll. Oh yeah, you kick down the door. Not like break the door, just kick it down. You're not sure if it was closed or locked or anything, but if it was, it can't be locked anymore because the lock is
It doesn't
completely
matter.
smashed. Inside, you see a very shocked Mahala. She's looking out the window at what is happening. In the middle of the room, on the ground, lays the sword, surrounded by a circle which has a faint blue glow. And as the door is kicked in, she turns around and, what's the meaning of this? What? It's you. You know, you can just knock. It wasn't even locked. What is happening outside?
Hold
What?
on. Take
He
over.
needs to
from
regain
Nolan.
his composure.
Whatever you're trying to do with that sword, stop. You're just
I'm not
making
doing
it worse.
anything with the sword. I sent you a letter. It must be destroyed. It is so. What? I'm not sure. I don't know what's inside the sword. But whatever that is inside, whatever owns, whatever has this sword, it's not good, and it must be destroyed.
So what do you think will happen if you destroy it, and the owner finds out?
Whoever owns it is probably there, as she points up to the middle of the sky, where these black tendrils like come up from the sky, and one is actually now you're in a way high up, so you can give me a perception or insight check if you look out the window as well.
With advantage because high ground.
Advantage?
No
Sure.
advantage. The only reason you can roll for this is because
Oh,
you're
alright.
so high up. So Shiro, you can tell that the tendril that goes from the middle of the sky, one of them has landed pretty close to the Cathedral of Bahamut, but definitely in the church district. The other two are still very far. They're going out very far away, and you can see several miles in the distance, but the tendrils just go, and you can't see their end.
That's probably not good.
No.
Alright, what is she doing to the sword, or what was she doing to the sword? Like the circle is that
The circle is just to defend myself and everybody around. It's a magic circle. It prevents from otherworldly beings to, do harm to anyone outside the circle if there's anything inside the sword. And I can tell you, there's definitely some aberration going on inside the sword. I tried to identify it, and it's refused. I'm not sure what the sword does, but I had a vision as I tried to identify the sword.
Vision.
Yes. There was a black void, just like we see above the city. And there were figures standing all around me. Black hoods on them. But I did recognize some faces, and I don't like what I saw.
What do you mean you recognize them?
There are statues inside the churches
Yeah.
of faces, of
Yep.
likenesses of gods. I saw their faces. I
God?
saw the dragon god Bahamut with a black hood on him. I saw Corellon standing around me. Helm, the protector.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello?
it just got really quiet, and
Yeah.
The music ended.
yeah, I thought something happened.
Actually,
Something
Down
technical.
everyone.
yeah, that's good. Okay. And I, you know that the church people don't go to churches usually anymore. Why? What do the gods have anything to do with this sword? Who are you people?
Well, I'm
Where
not
did you
sure.
get this?
I'm not sure what you want to do here, or what does this have to do with anything, but we are taking a sword and leaving.
Very well. She waves a hand, and the circle stops glowing. You can take it now.
I'll just show Jarvis to pick it up because I'm not gonna.
Fine. Yes.
The dome that was protecting the city. You know how hard it is to create such a thing, and it was shattered in minutes.
I can imagine.
That's exactly why we were taking the sword away from you.
Yeah.
All of you can give me insight checks.
All of you.
Well, no, I mean, Jarvis and Kamalai and Shiro. Shiro is good at rolling well.
My insight. Wait, what? There you go. Oh, doesn't matter.
Shiro and Jarvis both see her that she's broken inside. Like when you first met her, she was very confident in whatever she was doing. Now, she has given up.
Guess we'll have to try find another wizard.
I mean, from not the on the sword, on the whatever events are happening outside.
Yeah.
And she just gives you a shrug and waves you like to leave.
Oh, you shouldn't stay here. Can you fight?
Fight this?
Well, better than just giving up your life.
You
I
might
don't
as well
think there's
try to
a
get out.
point.
I didn't hear any of that.
Is there point?
Well, there's more point than just giving up and dying. If you want to be a coward and just die without any effort.
This city
guilty.
stood during the Scourge. Stood for hundreds of years undefeated. Now it's Skrakalia is falling.
It stood because people who rise up against the Scourge defended it, not because of people who were hiding.
That's a good one.
Give me a persuasion check. Well, I will stay here. I will help the guards. And she walks over to a wardrobe, takes out a very nice looking staff,
Oh, the music is so good first.
and she starts leaving the room.
Oh, sure. Alright, we're leaving it to you, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting my food real quick.
Okay.
Good luck.
Don't catch corona.
Okay, so as you guys are leaving the tower, what is Gareth doing?
Alright, so this
What is
thing
your plan?
is. I'm in the cathedral already, or what?
Not in, at the cathedral.
And the thing is right in front of it.
So the thing is in the middle of the square. You are on one side of the square and the cathedral is on the other side. So he's halfway between you and the cathedral.
That's terrible.
But he's not at the exact middle, so he's kind of to the side. And like 100 meters from you. While he is 200 meters from the cathedral, and you are like 300 from the cathedral. And
Alright,
you know,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hide somewhere. Like,
well,
so
the square has a
to block
has-
the line of sight as well.
yeah. So there are trees and bushes along the edge, and even in the square. This square is very nicely made. Now, little abandoned. So there is the bushes are not neatly cut, you know, around. So there's definitely places where you can hide behind, and there are statues as well. So this is a very nice square which has been abandoned slightly in the past years or decades, but it's not like a ghetto. People just didn't come here; it was abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
What did I miss?
I'm gonna hide behind something.
Yeah. You can behind stuff. Yeah.
And
that's fine. Yeah.
use my mobile phone. I mean, sending stone. To call everyone.
Well, the way it works is you send the message to one person.
Wait, what? You said a couple of sessions ago that we can all use it.
Yeah, everybody can use it.
Because it's
but
some kind
by
of weird
default, the
special
sending,
thing.
it's special because you can contact anyone, but by default, sending stones come in pairs and they can only talk to each other. One pair can only talk to the other one. What you have is special in a way that you can send a message to anyone who has one of them. But it's not like a broadcast, so doesn't everybody get it.
I'm only gonna phone Scientist one. Because I
Zointus.
know they are moving. At least he's moving towards me already.
Yeah.
And I am going to say. The Temple of Bahamut is in great danger. I don't know how long we can hold out. Hurry.
Darrow, you see as Zonintus pauses a bit, just for a moment, and then breaks out in a sprint, and both him and you can give me another athletics check.
Can I cast guidance on myself to help with that?
Yeah.
Alright, so I can cast guidance.
Yeah. Zonintus breaks into a very strong sprint. He was also wheezing just like you did, but now something has come over him that he is determined, and now he is running really quickly, and you follow. And so does Seraris, Balzire,
Yes.
and most of the soldiers.
I bark an order back to move. Something's wrong.
Right.
That's right, something's wrong.
I don't know for sure, but I suspect something's wrong.
As he's sprinting, and you keep the pace, he sees you tells you that Gareth says something's big going on at the church. We need to get there ASAP.
Darrow nods curtly and redoubles his efforts, sprinting forwards as hard as he can.
Okay. Phone, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you exit the Mage's Tower. Mahala is escorting you. Well, coming down with you. And as soon as you exit the building, you see a lot of zombies in the courtyard as well, as the guards are starting to get overwhelmed. And Mahala, let me see, what spells does she have?
All of them.
No, she's a wizard. She has a lot of spells, but not all of them. Not all of them. At least not at this one time. Maybe I should just Archmage. That's what I'm looking for. Yes.
The music.
Yeah, so what you see as large portions of the zombies suddenly all freeze. Some are completely gone, and Mahala just disappears from next to you, and she appears on the walls, and then you see just she's firing off firebolts from the walls, from battlements, and all the guards, and also you look around, and the courtyard is clear.
The fuck? She's so strong. What the fuck?
Archmage, you know?
She's also an archmage, yeah.
Well, yeah, I assume she's an archmage. That's why I said she should fucking fight. If she gives up, then what's the point of the guards fighting and all that?
Just so you guys know that the way this happened is she used a level 9 spell called Time Stop and cleared the courtyard in 4 turns, because she can just take 4 turns while the time is stopped for everybody except her.
That's cool. I want that spell as well. I think that's a no.
Like
it's a level 9
multiple
spell
layers.
for, I think it's only for wizards and sorcerers.
It's like
maybe.
you're a rogue and you're level 3. There's multiple problems with this.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Basically, the way the spell works, time stops for a while, and you can take 1d4 plus 1 turns immediately, while everybody does nothing.
Fucking
Yeah.
broken.
It's one of the strongest 9th level spells. Yeah. So yeah, and after she is just the courtyard is clear of zombies, or some are like disappeared because they were teleported away. Some were frozen. Some were lit on fire. And the soldiers are looking around confused at where the zombies they were killing, they are just dead or gone. And after a couple of seconds, they go up to the walls and shoot outside, because there are a lot of zombies outside still, but the courtyard seems to be clear for now. As the zombies, they're no longer raining down.
That's good for now.
What do you guys do?
I suggest we move towards the church, because we're done here.
Yep. And we got the sword. Let's go.
Please hurry up, I'm scared.
Okay, so you can just unlock the gate from your side and leave. And as you do, a guard rushes up and immediately closes the door behind you. And maybe even like shouts after, like, "Are you crazy?" Going out there.
We might be. Good luck to you.
He gives you a weird look. Good luck to you too. As by the way, the streets are lined with corpses. Some are moving, some aren't. So from here on, you do have to fight your way towards the church. So you can't, or you can just try to run past them. It's your choice. Both will involve rolls, but we don't want to do proper combat.
Yeah.
Everybody can just tell what they are doing to avoid or kill the zombies as you are making your way towards the church this time. On the other side of the city, Gareth, you are just now hiding and waiting for the others to arrive, right?
Yeah, at least for the ones behind me.
Yeah. So can you can roll a stealth check?
Oh. I mean, occasionally glimpse over to see how bad they are doing if I have to try help. But alone, I'm no help. I can just jump in without a front line.
I don't actually know what's happening.
Yeah, so you're completely unseen. This large iron juggernaut, very slowly actually, is walking towards the cathedral. And what you see is that a growing size of zombies are behind him. So zombies are not charging in forward, and Serafina and his group are actually doing pretty well. They're cutting down the zombies. There are barely any left in front of them. And all the zombies are just gathering behind this large figure. And also, from where you came, zombies are slowly walking towards this thing. And as Darrow and Zonintus, with their group, they are approaching, they do have to slow down a bit, as on the streets, they encounter zombies that will slow them down, depending on how well they do. So let's go over how you guys are making your way towards the church. This will be something I haven't done before. This will be a skill challenge, which involves everybody can just tell me what they do, and Darrow and Zonintus, your group, has to succeed on 2 checks to reach the church. The other group has to succeed on 8 because you're much farther away.
Yeah.
If you don't succeed on a roll, that means you have made no progress.
Jesus. Okay.
But it's not like everybody has to succeed on 8, so that the group has to succeed on 8.
That's
So it's not per person.
at least
so
slightly better.
yeah, so let's start with what the first group is doing. Shiro, Jarvis, and Camelai with Harf in tow. How do you find your way or not to the zombies? For this, whatever you can think of, you can do. Just skill challenges as well. I mean, skill checks. If you say how you avoid zombies, it will be beneficial for the whole group. So you can, but if you are using a skill, not an attack or spell, then it has to be a skill that you're proficient with. Because you are obviously want to do something that you're good at. So, yeah.
Why should we avoid them as much as we can?
How much can we avoid?
Well, I don't know, but
So, yes, sure. What you're suggesting you should avoid some of the zombies.
yeah.
So you can roll a stealth check, helping the others avoid the zombies as well.
I didn't know I was that good at stealth.
What the hell?
Yeah, so Shiro, as you're making your way, Shiro notices like small side streets that he can lead you down to avoid the large parts of the horde. So that is 1 success for your group. So out of 8. So you have made significant progress as Shiro helps you avoid a large chunk of the zombies. The others. Camelai, Jarvis.
So was this 1 pass now? And we just passed like 1 out of 8, or
Yeah,
do we have
that
to
is
do-
1 out of 8 is done. Yep.
Well, I assume there's like guards fighting.
Yeah,
well
so there
around
are
them.
guards fighting on the streets. Yeah, yeah.
They have no leader, so let's step up. I wanna make like a talk here and like just shout out as much as I can. Like, what should I say? Fuck. Just
For
make it interesting.
Narnia!
For Narnia. I don't know. Let's just say like men who are fighting here. We have to push to the cathedral. That is where we win our fight. And just try to like rally them up around me to make a push on the streets.
Are you using a leadership die for this or something? Or what is this? How about you?
It's just
Oh,
it's just basically being a warlord.
okay, okay.
Persuasion, I assume.
Yeah. You can roll up persuasion. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you succeed. The guards are inspired. They fight harder, and a couple of them follow you for a bit, but they will not go to the church with you. But they just help you make progress
Yeah.
towards the church.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jarvis.
The way I was gonna approach it is to avoid the big ones, definitely. If there's small fry in the way, I want to try to cut them down. If I see somebody struggling really hard, I want to use my what is it called again? Grasp of Hadar to get the enemy off of those being attacked. And if I like get too tired or something from running, I want to make my armor disappear for like a couple of seconds and then try to regain some stamina. That's how I would have, how
Yeah,
I
so you
approached
can
this.
do like you can do multiple things as you guys are making way towards the church. So pick one that you would like to do. So if you use Arms of Hodor, that obviously will consume the use, so the spell slot or whatever. And it will, you do not have to roll for it. If you use a spell and you, as you describe a good use of the spell, then it will just give you an automatic success. You just use a spell slot.
Well, it's just my Eldritch Blast, so it doesn't matter if I use it or not.
Oh, it's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is an Arms of Hodor called spell called Arms of Hodor as well.
Yeah, no, I only have to. What is it? Eldritch Invocation. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So you pull the zombies off of guards, which again just boosts your way to push forward. That's another success. That's 3, and Horf can also help. Who's with you? It's Julian's. Julian has his character sheet. So Julian, how do you think
I
Horf
do.
would help? How Horf would help in this?
He would look for the horse that was just screaming to speed up.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that.
Well, I think Harv would just keep running forward as fast as he can and just dodging all of the zombies, or trying to at least.
Okay. You can roll an acrobatics for Harf.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite pull it off. A couple of zombies catch him, and the rest of you have to help him out of the grapple of the zombies. So this was a failure.
Can I just say I do the same thing for Harv?
Well, yeah. He does not die or take like significant damage, but it does slow you down because this was a failed test. Okay, so you guys have 3 successes so far from the 8. Let's switch to Darrow and Zonintus, and Sararis and Belzire. Darrow,
Yes.
what would you do to help you progress?
Uh,
As zombies
with
are slowing you down.
what? The zombies are slowing down.
The zombies are slowing you down.
Oh. Darrow would order the men to form up in a wedge with their. I assume everybody has shields, or like.
Most of them, not everybody, but most of them.
And then the point would be to, like, have people just shield bashing undead away, just like knocking them out of the way so people can move forwards, if that makes sense. And then have people trailing in case we get chased, so like they can knock them down or like slash at them or something like that. So kind of like a, I don't know, like a V formation double shield wall, I guess.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. So
Instead of
I
actual
think
firing,
it will be an
just knock them down.
athletics check for you, and which will be kind of for the whole regiment here.
God damn it. Okay, do I still get to use my guidance?
Yeah, you can use your guidance.
Oh my god. Oof.
The soldiers, this is not their first time, so they know they know the formation, and they all like stand firmly in formation as the wedge just cuts its way through the horde of zombies as you basically in a running, not a very fast running, but a jogging speed. You don't have barely slow down as you cut your way through the zombies, not killing them, just pushing them aside and trampling them, most of them.
Yeah.
And Zonintus will probably be at the head of this wedge, where and trying to cut down the zombies, which cannot be like pushed to the side. I'll roll an attack for him.
Darrow will be towards the back of the wedge, kind of smacking down undead that are catching up from behind.
Yeah. Well, most very few zombies can keep up. Most of the zombies are slower than you guys, but there are some who, as I said, you have met those that are very quick. Those can catch up, but a couple of smacks and they are downed. And in the head, Zonintos, he has a shield, but he barely uses it, and he just at the head of the wedge and cuts through the zombies with his greatsword, making a good path in front of you. And with this very good progress, you arrive at the church, at the square. From a distance, Gareth can already see you guys.
How many undead are in this square, and how big is this square?
I need a minute. Sorry.
Good luck. So the square is the whole square is around 150 meter in radius. It's a circle, and there are temples lining the square, like the edge of the square. And from your point of view, the Cathedral of Bahamut is on the opposite side. And as you reach the square, you see this towering figure, 20 feet tall, metal armor, and I will give you a picture as well.
Oh. Ooh, shit.
Oh, I forgot to mention to Nello, but it's visible on the picture. It holds a large mace. The mace, the head of the mace is larger than you are. And it guides dozens and dozens of zombies. It's very slowly walking towards the cathedral. And you also see on the other side that the Seraphina with her couple of guards are fighting zombies still. And this towering monstrosity is leading a very large group of zombies towards the cathedral.
I'm back.
So can
Sorry.
I tell from looking at this thing that it's undead, or if it's undead?
You know, if you give me a very convincing history check, you might be able to learn something. You might have heard or know something about it, but this is it has to be very high.
A very convincing history check.
If you roll below 20, you know nothing of it of this thing.
Okay.
Guidance.
There is no guidance for this.
Oh! God damn it!
So, let me just tell you. So the guidance. This is you look at this thing and if you know something about it, it's not like I'm going to search my mind if I know something about it. So I guide myself before I do that. So that's why guidance does not apply to checks like if I know this thing or not.
Okay.
Yes, this thing is utterly alien to you. You have no memory that you've ever read about such thing. Doesn't even resemble anything. Looking at it, it does not look undead. But it also does not look like something that lives.
Okay. Would Seraphina be within earshot?
With the fighting going on, maybe.
He's the sailor. He can scream pretty loud.
Yeah, so if you want to like shout over to her, it will be a persuasion check, and if you roll too low, she won't hear it.
Okay. A persuasion. Great. I fucking suck at persuasion.
Since what Gareth said, you have advantage on this because you're doing something that you're very good at. Just
Nope.
shouting very loud.
You're
But yeah,
shouting over the storm.
the guidance does apply to this.
Does
can-
or doesn't?
It does. It does. So
Okay,
you can
okay,
just
19.
for this you can prepare yourself. Yeah, I'm going to shout over to her, so I guide myself before that.
So I'm going to yell towards her and I scream, Seraphina, turn the dead! So I would assume she understands that she needs to, essentially cast turn undead.
Channel
Yep.
divinity.
Yes.
I know.
Channel divinity turn undead.
Um,
And I also put my hand on Xanthus's shoulder, and as he turns to look at me, I shake my head. No! No!
What?
Like, not to go in to fight this big ass thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So so he is like kind of in a shock as well. So what the fuck is this? I just realized Seraphina's character sheet is not as complete as I like.
Can you just
Okay.
copy mine? Like
I mean,
my
you know,
old one?
we didn't actually use this character sheet. That's why it's not complete.
Oh,
It has most of the things, but not everything. It didn't have there was no counter for Channel Divinity. Daryl, you see that she has heard you. She is in a melee fighting as well as casting spells. She just shakes her head.
What?
You can give me
Not
an
yet.
insight.
Insight.
She's probably out.
Okay. How big did you say this fucking yard was? Just in feet. Just a number so I can write it down.
Feet. Your distance to Seraphina is in feet 500.
500. Jesus Christ. So this thing is like 250 feet, 300 feet away, and then Seraphina is 500 feet away.
At this moment, yes.
So I turn to Xanthus and I say, I want to go turn the dead. Will you allow it?
He looks behind you guys. There is like 40 men that you have gathered here. He tells you if they can keep the small ones away, we might be able to take down the large one.
I don't understand what you mean.
We ordered the men to hold off the wave of undead, and we take the
Okay.
big one.
No, I wanted to turn the men the undead on Seraphina so that she may help us. I believe we stand no chance.
Very well. So, as you guys are discussing this, let's switch back to the other guys.
Also, does Garrett not like?
You don't see him. He is somewhere hiding.
Okay, so
You
he's
don't
not
notice.
gonna-
oh
You
yeah. I
don't-
was
you don't
gonna
see
ask
where he
if we met up
Oh, you
because
can see
I
him.
wasn't here when they arrived.
Oh yeah. So they have arrived to the square. You see them arrive.
It's up to
Okay.
you if you want to come to us.
10 or 50 meters from you, and as you are hiding behind the trees and bushes on to the side.
It's alright. I'll just I'll actually wait for what do I do and join in once it happens.
You see,
They
like,
probably know that I'm here.
they would probably know that
Not
you're around
verbal.
somewhere.
That I'm here because I called him.
Yeah. What you see is that they start making their way towards Serafina.
So we'd
Not
probably
towards
give-
the giant monster.
Yeah, we'd probably like take a curved path around this thing.
Well, if you like go straight towards Serafina, you won't intercept. You won't cross him because he is, just from a different point going towards the same direction, but you won't meet. But you can also curve. Yeah, it both works.
Well,
Uh,
if
let's
there's
just say
if there's a
I-
clear path to Serafina, I'm gonna beeline it to her.
yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is just I'll get ready to, in case the giant thing's attention turns to Darrow, I am going to throw a dagger at it, just to draw its attention.
Okay.
If that happens.
Right. So let's switch back to the other guys.
Mhm.
Kamalai, Jarvis, and Shiro,
Woo.
and Harf.
I want to say I have to leave before 9, by the way. 'Cause I forgot there's Clash today, and I've already told everyone I'm gonna play in it.
Ah, shit. Alright.
Before 9, what does that mean?
Before 9, before the lock-in expires at 9, so before 9,
Oh, okay.
in 15 minutes.
Okay, so we won't have the final fight then, but we probably can reach the thing. So we can let's just resolve you guys getting to the square,
Yeah.
probably. So what do you guys do?
I'm trying to, on the way, I try to look for more mercenaries, and basically just guards who are willing to join me for pushing through this the way.
Mm-hmm. If you're looking for people, that will be a perception. This as you're like approaching the church district, the city is more abandoned, so you don't seem to find any more people as you make your way.
Alright.
Jarvis,
Uh,
Shiro.
As I run through the hordes of zombies, I want to scream out, anyone who's still able to fight, join us in the church.
Okay, roll a persuasion. A couple of guards, the same what Kamalai did before. Guards are helping you make your way towards the church, but they don't ultimately follow you. But they do help clearing the way. That's another success. That's 4 total. Shiro and Harf.
Shiro will use his class to climb up on a roof and see if he can find anyone that could help.
Okay. That will be a perception. So in a couple of the side streets, you do spot more guards and even congregate soldiers that you can. It will, just a couple of streets away. So if you're like just looking down the street, you wouldn't have seen them. But now that you climb up to the building, you see them. No problem. So they will join up, and you can also roll a d3. So Clicker is at the head of the congregate soldiers, and she joins your group with the soldiers as well.
Nice.
Unless you
and-
want to tell her to do something else.
No, I think it's best that anyone that can joins us.
Okay. And Harf?
So Harf.
And also, you can think of something as well, Phone, what Clicker would do. I know she doesn't have a character sheet, but she was your junior officer.
Mm.
She's a
Well-
rogue, so think about rogue things.
So Harf isn't really good at much else, so I think he'll just do the same thing, just run as fast as he can, avoiding the zombies.
Okay. Another acrobatics.
Ooh.
Yeah, this time he can avoid them, and it leaves the zombies confused enough that others can run past them as well. Yeah, so that is a total of 5 successes. And phone clicker, how does clicker help?
She would probably like take out unaware zombies that are about to maybe pounce someone or something.
You can roll a d20 plus 5.
Oh,
Not
whoops.
5d20.
That was
D20
not the
plus
right
5.
thing.
47 is that makes it.
Got the whole freaking place.
Yeah. That'll
Okay,
do
yeah.
it.
She what?
Nothing.
Okay. So she does help, like just like you said, when some of the zombies are sneaking up to a couple of people in the back, she just takes them out unnoticed very quickly. So yeah, with a 47 probably. And that will be the 6th success. So let's go back to Camelai.
They didn't wait. Didn't Phone also have has his own character? Okay.
Yeah, we resolved that already. Jarvis.
Oh, okay.
What did I
That's,
do?
he started with that.
Did we?
Yeah.
I rolled for
Okay.
clicker now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was Clicker, and then there's Jarvis as well. The
Yeah,
first
Jarvis
one
rolled
was
persuasion.
Shiro and Harf.
Before Shiro, there is Jarvis.
Right? Okay.
After your perception, then there is a Jarvis
Uh.
persuasion.
For like 23 roll.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not really a big fighter here. I'm just gonna try to fight myself through the zombies and just try to inspire the people around me to push harder.
Okay. Do just that. Yeah, you succeed again. You rally more people around you to fight and help you make progress. And that was the 7th success. So you need only one more to make your way towards the temple. Jarvis or Shiro, which one of you would like to do it?
Yeah, for the rest of the way, I just keep cutting away the small fry that are still in the way.
You can roll an attack with your weapon. Yeah, so you manage to make your way completely. And again, now if Russell didn't realize by now, he probably did. What the enemy is. Well, the big one on the square.
Oh, the big one. I thought you meant like the zombies or something special.
So
Yeah,
this is what encounters everyone on the square.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, I knew you would. So
Curious.
Share with us.
Shortly after Daru and Zonintus, you guys start making your way towards Serafina, the hulking metal thing, also like making slow progress, but eventually is it's still making some progress. Let me just arrange the table so there's a battle map for this. I just haven't shown it yet because not everybody was here. Finrich. Oh yeah. So on your way, Camelai, Jarvis, and Shiro, you do meet Finrich as at the edge of the square. When you reach, he was already waiting here. With his own man that you have encountered and told him to come here. Yep. Just setting things up real quick, and then this will be the end for today.
Okay.
Yay.
Before the fight, because I don't want to like. Yeah, there is like basically no time to start the fight. And we will also need to set up a character sheet for for Clicker and Balzire. Because they will also involved in the fight today. And then
And
Kamala is
Solaris.
here. But Solaris has a character sheet already.
Yeah, but
She's
like,
here.
what do we do about, like, you just didn't answer last time I asked. What about the special things from the retainer page of that rulebook thing? Like, what we can do? But they have special things according to what we picked, but we never used them.
Special. Yeah, so when you play them, we just swap to the player characters, basically.
Okay.
So they we can still say that they have. We can check what each of the special things are, and we can decide based on that. Well, we can give them the special things in either case. Is everybody down? I think everybody's here. Yeah, Plork and Guilford are not here. Those are the only two.
The best characters aren't here. Fuck.
Well, it was all random, so yeah. So just so you guys can check the map before we end for today. This will be where we start next time.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, he's got
And-
a bunch of undead around him as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
like he's
mini necrophaxes.
yeah. So and you know all of you have at least 40 or 50 soldiers at your disposal as well. So almost all the congregate is here. Not sure how many died total, but like 20 or 30 is missing total from whatever besides whoever died, obviously. Which is probably with Plork and Guilford somewhere in the city still. And we'll have this fight next time. Over.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. Can I be on the left?
Okay.
You would rather like here?
Yes.
Sure.
Because, like, we drawing attention from the big guy in case Darrow gets a danger wouldn't make sense if I'm behind him.
Yeah. That's true. Okay.
Hey.
Cool. So next time over, everybody will have more than one character to play with, because I'm not going to control all the juniors.
Probably have to make a character sheet for Clicker, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, we have to make character sheet for Clicker and Balzire. Those they don't have character sheets yet, like proper ones. And yeah, we'll finish whatever happens here next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the session in the game.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm
terrified.
gonna go.
That was fucking
Hey.
terrible.
Hey!
Alright. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Oh, it's stressful.
This is gonna be a difficult fight.
All you have to do is turn undead everything around Serafina, and they are gonna help us. Easy.
I have no fucking idea what that is.
Sorry?
I have no fucking idea what this fucking giant is.
Me neither. Me neither.
Looks like an
I even
animated
rolled
armor.
That's actually pretty close.
It's some kind of construct probably, but like I don't know that. So also, I
And
don't know.
I
there's
mean, it's
four
a
of them.
fair assumption. I the reason I didn't describe him more because I didn't, but Russell was spoiled pretty quickly. The character art and the sound is from League of Legends.
I guess.
It's
Yeah,
Mordekaiser.
It is Mordekaiser. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The name
also-
literally just means Death King, right?
Mm,
Some King of Death, something like that.
makes sense.
But that's from League of Legends. The story, his story, and whatever he can do, or what lore he has, is obviously not the same.
Sad. I was gonna read it up.
I mean, but his voice lines do fit very well, most of it anyway. So that's why I just used it, and it also sounds fucking cool, terrifying. Yeah, we'll see what happens next time. What I planned for today is to finish this fight, but yeah, the circumstances did not allow. So next session we'll just
Die,
we'll
probably.
we'll, we'll finish whatever happens here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore.
So in Romania, there's a brand of like this ham stuff called Kaiser, but
Yeah,
it's
we
a
have
bit
that as
like,
well.
yeah, it's a bit like Hoover in England. Like we call all of that ham Kaiser. Just like every brand is that's just Kaiser now. So he's gonna be like the death ham from now on for sure.
I mean, Kaiser just means king
He's
in German.
gonna turn us into
I
ham.
know, I
yeah.
know. No, we're gonna turn
No,
him into ham.
Kaiser and king are not the same, all right?
Well, it's the same title.
No,
No, I don't think it is.
Kaiser is
No.
higher.
Kaiser is a higher.
Oh, yeah, the Kaiser is the emperor, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
Kaiser also just
Yeah.
an English word, actually?
No, Kaiser comes from Kaiser, I think, from the Latin. You know Caesar. His name is not pronounced Caesar; it's pronounced Kaiser, Kaiser, and that's where. And his name is his
Kaiser.
title, and that's where the Kaiser word for German came from as well. I'm not exactly sure how it was pronounced, but people say Caesar today, but the C in Latin is pronounced as a K, not a C. So
Yeah. This is gonna be a crazy ass fight.
oh, it will be.
I'm gonna die.
It will be.
So I'm also fucked because Darrow used both of his level 2 spell slots to like cure the fucking poison, and used another like 2 level 1 spell slots in the fight. So I'm down to 2 spell slots.
Zonintus have no spell slots.
That's bad.
At least
have
you
no
have
rational.
Channel Divinity.
1 luck point, 1 channel divinity.
You
4
can
Wrath
use
of
Channel
the Storm.
Divinity to regain 1 level 1 spell slot as well.
Yeah,
if you
but
don't
I'm
want to
gonna
turn
use it
undead.
to turn undead. Let's be serious here. Oh my god.
Yeah, so either whatever you do, it's either you wait for the big guy with his army to get close, so you hit both, or you just clear out the one in front of our only allies in this fight.
What I think I'm gonna do is probably try to get between those 2 groups of undead, and try to like catch as many as possible in.
What's the range? That's a range of 30 feet or something?
30 feet
Radius around you, right?
Yes. So each
Yeah.
undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you. So yes,
Yeah.
30 feet radius.
Yeah.
Which is pretty big.
It's very big, yeah. And by the way, for next session, you also need to figure out what you want to do with your soldiers that are not presented on the battle map, obviously. Like Zonintus gave you an option, but what he thinks would be optional, but would be ideal. But you can, of course, decide something else. Especially like the other group, which so Zonintus, Darrow, Seraris, and Balzar, you're further, you're closer actually on the map. I will just move you a bit up, and this guy up this way a bit. So you are closer to everything than the other group that just arrived much later than you guys.
Yeah.
Well, not much later, because you guys made very slow progress at the beginning, and they should just ran into the castle and ran out, so there was no delay there.
I think what might make sense is to have them hold, turn undead, and then have them charge whatever stragglers are left that haven't been turned.
Yeah, and also consider that there are literally zombies behind, in front, and besides everywhere, basically, in the city still. So just keep those things in mind. Maybe take notes now if you have ideas. Write them down because next time you might not remember them or something. Yeah, and hope you guys enjoyed today's session.
Yep.
This was
Yep, it was intense.
I love it.
it was meant to be intense, and the next one as well. Well, the next one was partly for today. But yeah. The chanting was heavily inspired by several songs that apparently you guys didn't recognize, which I'm glad.
Uh-huh.
I know Julian and Mogul knows the songs.
Yes. I can see some of them, but not all of them.
And I also like changed some of the lyrics to better fit the situation. But yeah, it's actually, metal song lyrics are just the perfect cultist chanting material. Like that's perfect. Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, actually, Nello, a very important detail that I left out from a description. So we'll just post whatever the 5 figures that were floating above the city look like this, just so you guys also know. Because
Love
they look cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
The face mask is there because under the face mask they are also just worms. So their whole body is worms.
Yummy.
And I'll give Nello and only Nello one important information.
All worms.
So many worms.
They probably burn good.
We just need a lot of birds. So I know some things about these worm people.
What?
Because I listen to like D&D podcasts, and they've been like worm people have been used as enemies in one of them.
These worm people or the chain? You mean the chain? There were worm people in the chain, but those are different than this ones.
So the worm people, should I talk about it or?
We can talk about it in private.
Okay, yeah. Because that's not the ones I'm talking about. It's from NADDPOD, from a different, different podcasts. So I'll just write you. So if this. But either way, my question is like.
Yeah, these are not those. No.
Okay.
What you mean is that what was in the chain as well.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm heading out. Thanks for the session again.
Thanks for coming.
I'll see you around.
See ya.
Stream's over. D&D session is over. Boo. I would have loved to play all fucking day, but we started way later than expected, and Russell had to leave before 9 as well, so there goes that. That's amazing. Wait, I forgot, I had this fucking... Wait. Hold on. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that I have this. Is it working? Start. The fuck? There we go. Ah. Look at him go, dude. I keep forgetting I have to turn this on. God damn it. Let's go, dude. Fight me. Fight me, bitch. Fight me, bitch. Get him. In your shitty fist. Fisting is $300. Come on. Man, I wonder where this whole thing is gonna lead. I wanted to fucking buy like better armor, but nothing came out of it. Oh fuck, I shouldn't probably play that. Oh no. Did I die? Wait, I win. I'm a winner. Anyway, good night. Or whatever. Not good night. 9 p.m., dude. I'll see you around. Bye.